May your names be praised. May your names be praised.
What is this, amateur hour?
I'm blacker than the ace of spades and more militant than you and your whole damn army put together. While you out there chanting at rallies and browbeating politicians, I'm taking out any money front sucker on a humble that gets in my way. So I'll tell you what. When your so-called revolution starts, you call me, and I'll be right down front showing you how it's done. But until then, you need to shut the fuck up when grown folks is talking. Now can you dig it?
Good news, ladies, gentlemen, and scholars.
Top news.
We've all heard of two vaginas. Now get this. What could be better than two vaginas? We go to Brian McFly at the scene. Brian.
I don't know. How about 3 of the genital that's better than vaginas, which is the penis?
Objectively better genitalia than the vagina would be
And
the penis.
what I'm referring to is that a baby has been born with 3 penises. And it says baby born with 3 penises makes medical history.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
This is the first reported case with 3 penises, or it's called Triphallia.
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 What's 2 penises?
Triphallia?
I tried to have 3 penises, but let's see. I tried, but never mind.
You
I tried, but failure. I was trying to make a little pun with Triphallia.
Oh, I get it.
I failed you.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
This ain't the bar, Brian. It ain't last call.
But this baby got 3 dicks. What's going on with the 3 dicks?
I didn't read the story. I was just proud.
I did.
I just saw the baby. Well, this is a
very,
but I saw this baby and I was like, I was proud of him. I bet they don't all work. I don't think.
Here's
right?
the sad ending that nobody wanted to hear.
No, I'm not saying they don't work. I'm just saying there's
no. I'm saying
Gemini Jackson read the story.
You know the story?
I did. They cut them dicks off.
No.
How many of them?
2 of them.
No.
Yeah, man, he only got 1 dick now. He's sick.
Bullshit.
He unophilia.
Were they just little nubbins?
Yeah, they were more or less just nubbins. It was like more like more skin kind of thing.
Oh, okay. Well, I was
didn't
promised
have
3
urethra.
working cocks when I saw that headline.
I guess you were oversold a bill of goods.
Is it kind of like having a third nipple?
Sounds like it.
I think
Or
not.
like an extra
I think
finger?
I don't think so because this is the first baby ever.
Just once, I would like a extra appendage to work the way the other one does. So that means 3 cocks that all get hard, they all come, and they all piss at it. That would be. That's what I was hoping this would be.
So 3 dicks, right? Like a Cerberus type thing, right? If you.
Or King Ghidorah?
How is the refractory period, do you think?
There is none because you could just go in like a
You just
cycle.
Rotate.
Yeah. Just change one out, like putting it back on
Carousel.
the charger.
It's
Yeah,
like a damn.
get 2 more.
It's like a damn
Well,
Gatling gun.
I guess
you
it depends on how you use it.
Yeah, but you only have 2 balls, or do you have
Is that
6?
what the story said?
Baby.
I want to make sure.
Do you got 6
Are these
balls?
3 complete packages.
6 balls?
I think the reason that
think you're
this
walking.
story really speaks to us
Yeah.
beyond the obvious is that this kid, once he reaches the age of 13 or so, if all of his dicks were intact, do you realize how quickly he could reach the 5th jack?
Yeah.
We're talking
It would be
That's before
no
noon.
time.
less than 2 full rotations, 5th jack.
Yeah, for sure, because
I don't think you guys are thinking about this right. If there's still only 2 balls, then you got the same amount of semen. It's just coming out of 3.
I don't think
semen's
we ever
got
straightened that
nothing
out.
to do with ejaculation.
You don't need a lot of semen.
It's all
Why do you
about
need
the
juice?
prostate.
You're going to be out by the end.
Yeah, so
That's
what
okay.
if
You
you're
don't
calling
have
blood?
to actually. It can be. You can dry
But
fire.
if you're just doing 1, is everything going to empty out of that one first, and then you won't have any to go to the other 2? Like right
Gemini,
away?
does it still count if
I
if
see
you're
what
just
he's
like
saying.
coughing up? I mean, you don't have to have cum. You just have to complete
you
the
have,
5th
you
jack.
have to
Independent
complete
of
the
each other.
ejaculation.
Or do they all
So,
go
like-
off at the same
like-
time?
Is that what you're talking about?
That's what it sounded like.
So you don't think you have urethral control?
No, you have
to
no.
jam
In my
the other
mind,
2?
in this
Yeah.
scenario, you have a individual
Pipe.
You have each one.
Yeah.
It works the same as a
It's
normal.
not from a shared reservoir.
Can you choose to engorge
Yes.
one at a time?
Yes, because they're
That's hypothetical.
well,
Yeah,
they're-
this whole thing is.
yeah. He said, given his druthers, he wants to
This
see
sounds more
one
like
time.
a superpower, honestly.
I mean, it feels like a reasonable
Look,
request.
We haven't found. This is the first case of Triphallia, and it's like the dicks don't work right. But I think if we keep
Yeah,
living,
if we
if humanity keeps going on at a long enough time, like a big enough time scale, we'll get to the mutation that we're talking about right
This
now.
is Brian McFly's Into the Future, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
A segment within a segment within
It's
a segment.
always about genitals, dude. Always
About genitals. Last time on Brian McFly's Into the Future, we were discussing the singularity.
Wait, what was the last Brian McFly to the future?
The penis becomes a vagina, and the vagina
That's
becomes a
cloaca.
penis, and now it's just like it's just a cloaca. Everybody has a cloaca.
But it makes so much
Because-
sense.
genital futurist Brian McFly.
Yeah, genital futures. Because of global warming, it was making dicks smaller.
That's right,
Yeah, and labias longer.
man.
where
I
they
make
can
some pretty
fly.
good genital predictions if I say so myself.
Hey, you know what's kind of cool though?
What's that?
What's that?
If three penis dude
Oh no,
met up with two vagina lady,
they'd have
He
a
has
spare
extra
dick.
penis.
no.
Oh,
One of those penises can still go in the butt.
in the butt.
Same
I wasn't
time.
even thinking
Dude,
right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Two in the respective pinks,
Yeah.
one in the stink.
There you go.
Well,
There you
it
go.
would- Yeah. I mean, it's just this
There
shit
it
just
is.
writes itself.
Someone else could read this.
No, you read it.
Men with massive penises on problems they face, from employment to no
Unemployment.
sex.
Unemployment.
Oh, unemployment to no sex.
You can go on disability if you got a big enough dick.
Look at this guy's name, Jonah Falcon, who has a
Dude.
13.5-inch penis, and Roberto Esquivel Cabrera
Damn.
with his 18.9-inch penis claim that their genitals caused them no end of trouble in life, but they wouldn't change it. That's some cognitive dissonance right there.
Well, come on, man. You got a 13-inch hog. You changing that shit? Even if your life is uncomfortable, you can rest with the knowledge that you have a 13-inch dick.
That's true, but I mean,
Soft.
is it better than having
Soft.
sex with women?
I mean, you have no shortage of that. Of
What do you
attempting.
mean? That won't
No,
fit
it
in
says
any
they don't.
vagina in America or the world.
Yeah.
The butt can take it all. The butt doesn't
You
have a
gotta-
cervix.
Yeah, you have to like put in a Craigslist ad for people who for fisting. You have to say looking
No.
for a woman who likes fisting.
No,
and
you
then
don't. All you have to do is put a picture of your 13 and a half inch penis on the internet, and there will be no
Yeah.
shortage of takers.
Yeah, but you don't know if they're going to be able to fucking fit it.
That's the entire point of having sex.
There's a lot of swiping
When you
right.
have a 13 and a half inch penis,
Is not knowing if it fits or not.
is the exploration.
Okay.
Finding the one it fits into.
Okay.
That's like
Find the
that's,
perfect one.
That's the corollary of that's mating in general.
Wow. See, I
The
didn't know that.
exploration of
And that's
putting your-
why.
Well, that's why you end up with lesbian $40 pics, dude.
Sit your little
Pro
sexy
tip.
ass down.
Literally.
Jonah Falcon.
Yeah, these are hard ass names, dude.
Roberto Cabrera.
Not only do they have massive hogs, they have hard ass names, dude. This
Yeah,
is
dude.
apex predator ass shit, dude. But also 19-inch penis, man. Let's talk about that. We've all
Oh, you
seen
know
the
what's
pics,
fucked
right?
up is they said 18.9 inches. They can't fucking round up. They can't show some respect.
I think it's
and round up to 19
put
inches.
some respect on my name. I think maybe it's a conversion from centimeters. And it just happened to
Okay.
fall onto 18. It was probably like 50 centimeters. Jesus. It sounds even worse when you say 50 centimeters, doesn't it?
That's 5 decimeters, dude.
Jesus. And we've all seen the pictures, right? Like that is rolled up in an entire ass tube sock, right? With a stripe. It has the
Dude,
stripes. And that's at
I
the
think-
middle of his dong, dude. That usually goes up to your calf.
Last week we talked about that woman who hit someone else with like a meat tube at the
Right, yeah.
at the
10
HEB
pounds.
or whatever.
No, it was at
Ground beef.
Walmart and it was great value meat.
It's a cookout
That's right.
beef for making
It was
burgers.
70-30, man. They only sell that in
You think
great
that's
value.
about the same size as this, right? You think? Maybe
The
not as
tube
much
of his
girth.
dick. I don't think he's hauling around a 10-pound dick, but
I bet it's like 3 or 4 though.
3 pounds for sure.
Damn.
You know, and they wouldn't trade it for the world.
Yeah.
I get it.
Unemployment. Did anyone read that part?
Well,
Why they're unemployed?
I mean, you got a 19-inch hog that weighs 3 pounds. You probably have back problems.
Oh yeah, it's so they probably get disability if
Or
their
you have to
country
tuck in
offers
your
that.
shirt at work.
Can you imagine having a dick so big you get disability?
Is that not the dream?
Disabled.
Why are you on disability, you lazy bum? Well, it's probably because my dick's 18.9 inches. I'm sorry, what did you say? Yeah, I literally can't sit in these Harman Kardon seats because my dick is 18.9 inches.
He has to go to a tailor and one size of his one leg.
He
is
has to have a
bigger than-
cuff, a pocket.
There's got to be like
He has a cocket.
no. There's belt loops on
He
the
has a
inside.
cocket, yo.
He has belt loops on the inside of his pants.
No,
What, he has to latch it in.
Yeah.
yeah, he has to latch it to his leg, but
Just so
also
when he
like
walks, it
his
doesn't-
zipper's at his knee.
Yeah.
So he just like zzz, just like peeks the 18.9 inch dick out.
Nike should sponsor that.
Just do it. Nike should make inside zip jeans so that dudes can pretend that they have massive hogs, dude. And I think it should wear a little baggy on one side.
A baggie.
Gotta.
Wear a little baggy on one side.
You guys ever been asked what side do you dress?
No.
Have you ever heard? You know this expression?
Yeah, to the
Like
right.
you go to a tailor's like, which side do you dress? And it means what
Where
side
do you
does your
put your
dick hang?
cock? To the right. But my balls go to
Mine's
the
not
left.
long enough to. for
Here's
it
the
to be
thing, though. Mine goes to my dick goes to the right, but my balls go to the left.
I think
I'm
the
not even
tailor would be
joking.
like, I can do this. I think
I like
trying
a
to get away
balanced.
from it.
part of the
I like
job.
a balanced gait. I like a balanced gait. I'm not trying. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Your body just kind of like naturally did. It was just making up for the.
It's called equilibrium.
That's right. Jim and I came down for some business related activities, and of course we went to Twin Peaks. We had to go to. Jim and I claims that the food's good, and he's right. It's good food.
It's like one of the best restaurants in
It is,
Slam
but-
City Southeast.
And I thought that you were just saying that. It's kind of like I only read the articles thing, but I didn't see you look at a titty once.
No,
I really only like the word restaurant.
Yeah, it's a good one.
it's a really good one. It's a portmanteau
Yeah.
of sorts.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're bringing this up. I
Well,
guess
it was your first time.
Oh, you've never
What's up?
been?
It was your first time.
It was my first time, and
What were
was
the
your
expectations?
Jinx. What was your expectation?
We said it at the same time.
Yeah.
I
of
thought-
course.
I thought there'd be more titties out.
Yeah.
But it's just
And-
it's kind of gimmicky.
I thought there'd be more climbing.
I was expecting mountains.
hiking.
expecting some firewood or something, so I brought it.
I'm actually annoyed with myself for framing it like this because when I told my mom I was going to Twin Peaks, she was like,
She prayed for
Twin Peaks, and it annoyed me. I'm like, dude, it's just a restaurant where women wear a little less than what they normally would. It's not like a big deal. You shouldn't. It's it's like it's not
You
pornographic.
just didn't want to be a pervert.
Yeah, and my mom, and it was just like just the shitty joke of it is what pissed me off. I just was expecting a better joke from my mom.
She really let you down, dude.
you. What was her joke?
No, I'm just saying she's like, oh. It wasn't really a joke. It was just kind of like, oh, you dirty dog.
Get the fuck out of here with that weak shit, Mom. We in the
her.
paint. We in the paint. So Brian had. Did you disapprove of the uniforms
I like that. I like the uniforms.
on the manager?
Oh, yeah. The manager came out. I mean, Arthur, the manager at Twin Peaks, what does she dress like? In
Why
your
are you
mind?
asking me?
I'm asking, what should she
I'm
dress
just- what
like?
is she? What do you
What should she be
expect?
wearing?
Or a burrito? What do you
Yeah,
expect?
both of you guys.
If you've never seen one,
I expect them to wear what the employees are wearing.
thank you.
But like a different color.
Or
Thank
like
you.
less.
Less to show their,
show
you
their
know,
dominance.
Yeah, gotcha.
They're
To show their
It's coming
dominance.
in clearer.
Well, it's also like RPG stuff, like
Yeah.
the less clothing, the higher the armor value.
Yeah, but this clam, dude, she came.
what?
She came in wearing all black. Like we're talking long sleeve button up, and just pants, just like black slacks.
pants, like
And I mean,
I'm thinking long sleeve button up. I'm not.
No,
getting
it
that.
wasn't like it was like this material, great for radio. It wasn't like cotton or Oxford or anything. It wasn't like pressed or anything like that. It was like but it had like a collar and shit.
all I'm saying is that you're, as a manager, you're there to like
Manage.
You're there to manage, but you're also there to like be
Lead by example.
Example. You're supposed to lead by example. And then this woman comes in, just not being a whore at all, and it's just like I don't know what
soured the evening for him.
Maybe she's the dominatrix.
Well, if she's gonna do that, you know damn well she should be wearing leather.
Brian once told us, quote, "I've been asked by two separate women if they could eat my nasty ass. I declined both times. Did I make a mistake?" End quote. Survey says, Burrito, did he make a mistake?
I don't know.
It's like God's vagina.
Art, did he make a mistake?
He made a mistake.
I agree, he made a mistake. Brian, do you feel like you made a mistake?
I mean, I just want to be able to do some prep.
So you didn't
Like
prep
before.
before the whole experience?
He didn't think
I'm
he was
not
going to
gonna
get his...
shave my asshole and like, or you know,
I think that
before
goes
I
with
go
the
on a
territory,
date.
man.
You really don't need to shave it, really.
Yeah, they eat around the hairs.
It's just crazy to me. I mean,
spread it.
Before
They
the
flay
whole
your
thing happens,
butthole
I need
lips
to know.
open.
What's that?
They spread your butthole lips apart so that there's no hair in the way.
No,
Yeah, do you
that's
grow
not going to
hair
do
on
it.
your
With
anus?
my asshole, you're gonna.
It's coming from the inside of the anus.
Yeah, at most you're gonna have dingleberries, but you're gonna wash that out with a.
I mean,
with a
you can
brush
hit
or
the
something.
shower before she starts chewing on your butthole.
And I do, but I'm just like, I want to know. It's like, what are you expecting?
I figure she wants the flavor. That's why she's asking right now.
She must. But I need to be reassured. I'm like, what do you want out of this experience? Do you expect
Dominance.
there to be a lot of hair? Do you expect it to be gross? Because I can definitely do that. But if you expect it to not be gross, you need to tell me beforehand. I can't just, I don't know.
It's the whole unreasonable standard of beauty.
Brian,
That's
if there
right.
was corn on the list, you would prep for that?
Say what?
If there was corn on that list, would you prep for it?
What is that? I'm
If
misunderstanding.
there was corn on that list, would you prep for that?
You were
Oh,
saying
she wants
yeah.
corn from the experience?
Yes.
Like shit, she wants me to shit in her mouth?
Not necessarily.
No,
but
that's
she just wants
disgusting.
corn.
Where's the corn coming from? It's just in my hair?
Maybe
in
she
my
wants-
ass hair?
Maybe.
It's in your ass hairs.
Maybe there's a corn cob up there. Who knows?
Maybe there's a corn cob.
I know you're joking, but I'm going to answer your question seriously.
Corn
and I would
cob.
have the corn. I would do it. I would do that. It's just like I don't want there to be a gap in expectations.
Why so
So
much
you just
preparation?
declined.
Because I'm like I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy, and I don't know. But
Did you have that
apparently
heart to heart?
apparently these are nasty. These are nasty women with loose morals. So I should have just done it.
You should have
because it
just done
sounds
it.
interesting to me.
Yeah, I mean, like you. This is how it's gonna happen. Brian's gonna kick back. He's gonna get one arm underneath each leg, and then he's just be giggling.
Teeing while she licks
Kicking
my
his
ass.
legs.
Yeah.
Kicking his legs in the air.
Like a little piggy, dude.
Like a little piggy squealing.
Yeah, no, it was. So to answer your question, yes, it was a mistake.
Next
And
time,
I'm going to keep making that mistake.
Really?
I think.
You
yeah.
think so? What is this? I don't think so. I think now that you've talked it out.
No, because I've done this before. There was the first time I've been regretting it for like 10 years. And then recently, I'd say less than 3 months ago, some girl was like, I wish you would have said on my face, but you didn't. And
Yeah. I mean, does that feel like an open invitation? Because
it is. I do have an open
it
invitation.
feels like an open invitation for science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now that I know, I think I would go in a little bit prepared, but I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure
I think
how
you'll
to
ruin the
prepare for that.
experience for her if you're going to shave your butthole. If I'm being 100%
Yeah, I'm not going to
honest.
shave my butthole.
Maybe wash it, but also maybe not.
I'll wash it.
I'd say like,
wash
hey,
it pretty good.
No, you show up and you say, hey, I got my dude wipes, but player's choice.
Well, the thing about washing, dude, like I know you're saying it loses its
Flavor.
The
its
musk.
flavor, but I've washed my ass a lot, and it's
Still
never lost
maintains
its
its
flavor.
flavor.
Like I've
It's
tried.
marinated in ass.
It's like a seasoned wok.
Or it's like a
Brian's
Like a cast
butthole
iron
is like a
fire,
cast iron seasoned wok. Centuries old
Yeah.
stew.
with like Cajun seasoning.
You got that stew that they continue like 24 hours a day for generations.
Yes.
Just
Yeah,
cooking
you
in your
ever
butt.
like itch your asshole right after a bath, and you're like,
Yeah.
dude, I just showered.
How? Is it just? Well, you know your butt's always leaking like oils, right?
It must be, dude.
It's called
I must have anal
pheromones.
leakage.
It's called pheromones, and that's why the ladies want to eat your butthole.
I guess so, dude.
That must be it. Mystery solved.
Mystery
Yeah,
solved.
there you
That
go.
was LXIX Quantimino. Julio Tejas, financial advisors. When you gotta move some weight. Wow, wait. Julio will help you diversify your holdings. Flat rate. Oh, it's great. Julio gets it done. Call Julio Tejas today. Or regret it tomorrow. Julio Tejas.
I was scrolling through Twitter
Oh, wait.
this morning.
Oh, wait. We was gonna do a thing, right?
Oh yeah.
Hey, okay. We don't need that right now. We can do that later. We can do that later when I come back. Okay, I was in the bathroom. I forgot. Basically, I get paid extra. This time around, we trying something new. It's a cheeseburger and a half.
Is that an expression, or did you make that up?
It's a real thing. They pay me in damn cheeseburgers. But now we got an extra half. Sure, got bites in it, but it still eats good.
Yeah.
But we was talking about how I got this thing over here and this thing with where you guys are making money off of me. I don't know. You making money off of me?
No, man. We were just having a conversation.
We just having conversations, but we like to educate the kids on my part.
Yeah, and also
we
we're
do
paying you in. We sign your little sheet that the court
Okay,
makes you
yeah.
bring us to us. So that's kind of
That-
payment, isn't it?
I mean,
We're
not
helping you out.
legally payment.
It's not payment, but it's
legally
helping you out.
payment. It's not legally payment. Cheeseburgers, on the other hand, you know.
It's exposure, just not indecent.
This is a lot of shop talk, guys. Tell me about
Basically.
Sonic.
Basically, we was gonna pull back the curtain and the foreskin, and we was gonna say, "How do I come about my facts?" And it was like, "Hey, I read the internet. Burrito knows a lot about things. Why don't I ask him internet questions? Burrito,
What's up?
tell me about Sonic."
You know Sonic the Hedgehog?
Say that I do.
He's a character from a Sega game.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Really popular. Yeah.
Sure.
Blue guy, runs real fast, collects coins.
And then,
He's awesome.
okay,
Yeah,
collects rings.
that's basically it. Yeah.
okay.
All right, well, moving on.
We're glad we talked about it.
No. So,
Oh, that's
okay,
not
so-
everything.
so-
Okay.
No, that's not everything. Okay.
Alright.
So I was scrolling through Twitter today, and I saw a couple people posting about
They deleted
Sonic
my
Hedgehog.
Twitter. They deleted my Twitter.
And
You believe that?
bullshit. Well, I'll educate you.
Okay, thank you.
Apparently, Sonic the Hedgehog has an official Twitter account, and they tweeted everything is canon. That's what they said.
What do you
Is
mean
it?
by
Everything
canon?
is canon.
Everything's
And-
a canon
and
in the
people
Sonic.
are kind of
Canon
freaking out.
Everything's in the cannons and Sonics.
Tell us about
Is
canon.
that how he's so friggin' fast?
What
He
does
got
this
fired
word
out of
mean?
cannon.
Canon is everything that Sonic the Hedgehog is actually happening in an official capacity.
They
So all the
licensed
stories that you have read about Sonic the Hedgehog are real.
I've
Does
seen
this
some-
include
Wait,
Sonic?
wait. Hold up. Because I've been on the internet a couple of times.
Yeah.
You guys understand what slash fiction is?
Yep.
Are you familiar with that? Is that canon? It did. So for
Everything
real,
is canon.
for real, that Sega Sonic got it down with Knuckles in his butts. That's canon? That's canon?
I cannot. Well,
According
I
to
cannot
official
confirm or
Twitter
deny.
news.
All I can say is everything is canon.
Everything's
because
canon.
that's what
Okay.
the official Twitter account said. Yeah. So
Officially.
everyone is.
Sega
Everyone is-
Sonic
It's
Got
really
married
funny,
with
like
Knuckles.
just going through the comments of this tweet, and people are just posting just the weirdest Sonic shit and being
Hey.
like, "So,
Hey, hold up.
is this canon?"
Don't Echidna's got like 4 dicks?
Ooh.
Don't
Quadrophilia?
Maybe.
Do they got four dicks or 2?
I can't remember.
I think it's multiple.
You're talking about hedgehogs?
Dan.
No, we're talking about Echidnas.
Is this is Sonic an Echidna?
No, Sonic's a hedgehog. That's
Who's
his
the
name.
Echidna?
Knuckles, man.
Knuckles.
We don't talk about that guy enough, huh?
And they got he's got multiple dicks, and he has
That's
those
why he got
dick
claws
things on his head.
Yeah, see, look.
Okay, so they got 1 penis, but it's got 4 heads.
Oh, there it is. There
Really?
it is. It's
It says during sex, 2 of the heads shut down, while the other 2 grow bigger
I've been
to fit
there.
into the female's 2-branched reproductive tract.
sometimes the head does shut down.
Oh wow, I'm looking at one right now.
Hey, describe it for us.
It
On the other
okay. It
side of
looks
the glory
like okay. No, this is what it looks like a hand.
Oh, wait, here.
With
Let's do a
4
thing.
fingers.
No, you tell me what it is, and I'm gonna draw it, and let's see if I do it right.
Okay,
Great for radio.
it's like a cartoon arm and hand.
Uh-huh.
So the hand has 4 fingers, and the fingers have all been chopped off at the first knuckle.
Okay.
I hear that. I can imagine.
That's why they called him Knuckles.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so you gotta. It's a. That's not bad. That's pretty much
That's
what
from,
it is.
That's from
yeah.
looking from the top, right?
Yeah, this is the profile of the
Yeah,
dick.
like looking
Yeah.
down at it. If you have
But
it.
like, if you look at the heads, it looks
I
like a
would say-
bloody. They just chopped off
right,
the
yeah.
fingers. It's
got
gross.
It kind of looks like a little paw,
As if like
Yeah.
your dick's like
like
stunning.
a little naked paw.
It's a
What did you
dick.
say? As if my dick what?
Was stunning.
That's true. Good point, dude. Who am I to talk?
It's a dick. Yeah, he's got 4 heads, but it's a dick. So
We're fascinated by how many heads it has.
yeah,
I
lady.
can't really.
There you go.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh,
It's
it's
like a-
longer than its leg.
It's a straight up baby fist.
Wow. That's a knee. That's a thigh slapper.
Get up in them guts.
Where would the Echidna rank on Watch Mojo's top 10 dicks of the animal kingdom?
You mean Slam City's top 10?
Watch Mojo. Where? Thank you.
So Brian McFly, damn, that's graphic.
Was my description correct?
That's what nightmares are made
I
of,
guess
man.
it makes more sense that way.
It kind of looks like they took half a picture and mirrored it.
Yeah, it's very symmetrical.
Yeah,
It's got the main
So
vein,
do you
though.
still
Hey.
stand by? You know how you were saying for me to not judge? I mean, don't you see that I should be judging this a little bit?
Lady Echidna is really into that. Lady Echidna is all
Yeah,
about
you're
that.
right.
I mean, Lady Echidna would call your dick gross.
Yeah, no, that's true.
This
Like
is-
it doesn't even have 4 knuckly,
How could you
bloody
possibly
knuckles.
how could you possibly satisfy me with only one penis head, you idiot?
It's not even like his one knuckle isn't even bloody. How's he gonna fuck me with that?
Drew Barrymore, true or false?
True.
In E.T.? Jesus.
Dude.
Oh man,
So, but speaking of that, she in Never Been Kissed, she goes back to high school as like a 30-year-old.
I know who's
And I
fucking
don't
believing this
remember,
shit.
but I think there might
I
have
just
been. It might
remembered
have
what
been a
that movie was
rom-com.
about when you said that.
What's that?
I just remembered what that movie was about when you said that.
Yeah, tell me.
What you just said about like how
Oh.
she was like a reporter that went back to high school.
Yeah, for a story. But did she end up
The
having
scoop.
sex with a student?
I think he was 18. It's cool.
That is cool. You're right. Never mind. Continue.
There was a whole string of Drew Barrymore movies that were all exactly the same. There was that movie. There was 50 First Dates.
50 First Dates was the
There
next
was
one I was
Fever
thinking of.
Pitch.
Fever Pitch, yeah.
How are these the same?
They're just all
It
the
was
same
just love
fucking movie,
story
man.
focused on Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore, and she finds her Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah,
50 First Dates is
Adam Sandler.
Adam
pretty good.
Sandler.
It's a pretty good movie.
Who's the
Yeah.
guy in Never Been Kissed?
Heath Ledger.
I don't know.
that's 10 things I hate about you.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah.
Similar.
And that's
Yeah.
Julia Stiles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Julia Stiles.
You guys remember that scene when she did the table dance?
It's like supposed to
which
be
one?
sexy,
Julia
but it's like, this
Stiles?
is just really awkward.
No, in 10 Things I Hate About
yeah,
You.
she's like doing a
She drank
table
like
dance.
half a beer and then
Yeah.
she
Oh,
ended
yeah,
up dancing
yeah.
on the
That's
table.
Hey, we've all been there. We're all like, we all have the level where we're half a beer away from dancing on a table, okay? Hers just happened to be right at half a beer.
I bet if I had half a beer right now after not drinking for 11 years,
You'd be like, oh, this tastes like shit.
You'd start dancing on a table?
Yeah, I would say that, but also I think I might get on a table and take my dick out.
I guarantee you would not. I just had half a beer.
How can you be so sure?
Well, I mean, now you're just going to do it
already be out.
Yeah. Because your dick was already out, dude.
Yeah.
I'm in a new studio.
You're in a brand new studio. It looks great, man. Did you change the light bulbs in there? No, he changed the whole fucking place. Tell us about it, buddy.
Yeah.
You had to your light bulbs went out and you decided to change the whole thing around the light bulb.
Yeah, I did. I held the light bulb and like screwed the whole house.
That's fun.
It's nice. I'm digging it. It's a lot bigger.
That's what she said.
Really? Have there been any snafus in the moving process? Anything that irked you?
I'm a lot older than I was when I moved the last
sore
time.
as hell.
You're a creaky ass man.
So this was kind of painful. I was taking Tylenol every night
Oh, wow.
after moving.
Were you
Baby
stretching? I
Motrins.
always forget to stretch.
He was doing baby Motrin straight to the dome.
Yeah.
Pump up your testosterone level with an extra jack.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, actually, I heard that if you don't jack, you pump up your testosterone like
No.
after a week.
Like Raging
I heard that
Bull.
on
You
a
can
podcast.
spike it. You can spike it 45 minutes after your jack. That's
There's
when
a spike?
your testosterone's the highest.
Because it's trying to replenish.
Yeah, because you just came out all your testosterone. The testosterone just leaked out of the front of your dick.
That's not how it works.
That's not how it works. That's not what testosterone is. But we all think
Testosterone is
it.
actually
We all thinking it, aren't we? Like we all
I feel
think it.
like you're about to go on a no fap rant right now, aren't you?
Who?
You're about to.
I would never advocate no fap. What the hell, man? That seems dangerous. What is your single favorite euphemism for masturbation? Anybody have one? Art, I heard you had one. Why don't you get us warmed up?
The first one I ever heard was spanking the monkey.
Pretty good.
And I think they came from Beavis and Butthead.
I feel like that's right.
Yeah.
At least that's where we would have heard it first. And that's like your favorite euphemism for it?
I think there's a standard one, jacking off.
Sure. But is that like, does it
variations.
warm your heart
Yeah.
when you hear the
Very
term?
generic.
Jerking off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it
It's
warm
very
your
generic.
heart when you hear it?
No.
No. What gets you excited? What's a euphemism? That's just like, oh, that's funny, or
Oh.
like that's.
I remember my favorite now.
I think I know it. Can I guess?
What's your guess?
Rosy palms.
No.
Okay.
Actually, my euphemism that was in my head it's not for masturbation, so I messed up.
Oh. What's it for?
Well, the euphemism was polishing the knob.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Is
You
that
can
not,
polish
is
your
that
own
not
knob.
You
masturbation?
can polish your
I
own
always
knob.
thought it was like giving head,
Yeah.
polishing the knob.
Yeah. That's
But I
generally the
guess you can
terminology,
polish
but
your
you
own
can
knob.
polish your own knob.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can suck your own dick.
You
can
can.
self-suck.
You can.
You guys talk about self-suck on here a lot or no?
Brian, you just
Frequently.
opened up the.
Yeah, is that your
Floodgate.
favorite euphemism? Self-suck? You know when you guys self-suck?
That's just literally what they do. And when I
think
say
this
they, I mean
podcast
me.
is a self-suck
Yeah. I mean,
every week.
every week we suck into self. Euphemism. Anybody else? Burrito, you got one? What's your favorite?
What is it? Choking the chicken.
Choking
Okay.
the chicken. That's
Yeah.
good. I like that one.
That sounds funny. Or I always thought rubbing one out just
Rubbing
sounded
one
There you
out.
go.
Yeah, I mean, that's just like,
ridiculous.
it's very utilitarian.
yeah.
You know?
Like a job. Like you're like, guys, give me like 10 minutes. I got to go rub one out.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Yeah. And that's acceptable verbiage, too. All right, go ahead. Brian, what you got?
I don't have one, so I was just looking up a BuzzFeed article.
Oh, no.
Different ones.
What's your favorite from the BuzzFeed article?
The one that got me giggling was meeting the Goop Man at midnight. What?
It feels like a lot.
Making
Nah,
I mean,
that's
I get it,
forced.
but it's a lot.
Yeah.
it's a lot.
It's funny
once-
because it's the word goop,
Yeah, I liked Goop.
as did I.
That made me giggle.
That makes me think of that crazy
crying on the
bitch.
toilet. They made this up, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's a BuzzFeed article. Come on, man.
Yeah, making
Mine-
Pearl Jam.
That's pretty good.
That one's all
But
right.
Pearl Jam.
That's not bad.
My favorite is beef stroganoff.
Ah, that's on here too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
I also looked up a list.
nice. Oh God. Is
Yeah.
yours from BuzzFeed
Hoisting
too?
your own
Not
petard.
from
Sure.
not from BuzzFeed, but there's one here that I
Yahoo
thought was pretty
Answers.
funny.
Okay.
Shaking hands with the milkman.
I like it. I like it.
This one, celebrating Palm Sunday.
Also good. Also good.
Smoosh smoosh is on here.
Smoosh smoosh.
Smoosh smoosh.
Is it
What?
pronounced with a question mark?
No, that was just I added the question mark. Squirt
you're not
hockey.
wrong. Squirt hockey. Squirt hockey. Is that for-
Windsurfing on Mount Baldy. Anyways, all right, I'll close out of this.
Dude, that's a terrible list, man. Not
Yeah.
Yeah, there's.
I feel like we
list
could make
that
a
I was
better one.
looking at also has lady euphemisms.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the three knuckle
and-
shuffle.
double clicking the mouse.
Mm-hmm. Flicking
Yeah,
the bean.
Flicking the bean.
That one's on there. Let's see, what was it? Yeah, double clicking. Let me find you a good one because I just had it. Oh, dialing the rotary phone. I guess that's for old people. But I guess this one was funny. Downstairs DJ.
Hey yo. That's pretty good.
Spearing the bearded clam.
Jesus.
Paddling
Oh, that's
the
when
pink
you're- that's when you-
canoe,
Yeah. When you're throwing digits in there.
yeah.
Scratching Yoda behind the ears.
Oh my
Nope.
God.
Not feeling any of that. That's just so
Art's
made
out.
up. Like it's just not conversational. It's like someone's
Yeah.
trying to come up with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think about it. I mean, I don't. I just say jerking off.
Yeah, that's why I called that one out. I mean,
I just say.
Well, here's a good one that I don't know if it's a lady one or maybe it's both.
Oh, it's
maybe
asexual.
this is gender neutral.
Oh, here we go.
Badgering the witness.
I believe that would be for ladies.
Okay.
Oh,
Why?
that would be beavering the witness.
I want to start calling vaginas badgers, though.
Yeah, right. Not right. It's honey badger. I don't give a fuck.
Show me your badger. The next topic on the DXQ is fake porn, e.g., Japanese mosaic ultramassive loads. What is this fake porn? What are you talking about?
Okay, so
What is this?
to me, the only thing that is fake porn is if they don't have sex, if there's no penetration, no nudity. If they have sex, if there's penetration at all, and it's being filmed, that's porno.
Like just a lady
Right.
in
So
clothes
what's
walking
fake? What?
across
Who
the
wrote
screen.
this? Who brought
Like-
this to our attention? Arthur?
But
This was
Art was
fan
talking
submitted.
about something different. This is a scenario-based pornography.
this is beyond reality.
what?
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 Okay, so
Like what could happen in
Maybe
real
they're
life?
talking about like fake cum, right?
What?
Yeah, that's an element.
Yeah.
Arthur, did you bring what? I'm really confused.
Have you ever seen those? Have you
Yeah.
ever seen those?
Or just like
I've seen the ones where like
gushes
I've seen,
out, like,
and I actually
way
really
too
enjoy
much.
it. Which
Tell
is
us about it, Brian.
it's like a fucking, it's like you go to Menchie's or Pinkberry and you're just pushing it all. You just open that tap and it's all just gushing out, and then you're paying by the ounce, but you fucking rich as shit.
I discovered this porn, and I haven't been able to find it recently, but it's where like a hot woman will put on a strap on, and then she'll jerk off the strap on, and then it'll come like a cartoonish amount of semen out of the strap on.
Yeah, onto
And
her.
fucking love it, dude.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
That's what an ultra massive load is.
Ooh, is that a space
That's a
term?
Muse song.
It's a Muse song, yeah.
Is that a genre?
Supermassive ultra load.
So what is this fucking topic? Someone enlighten me. It says we have, okay, shop talk. We have some notes here. There's a note here that says fake porn,
E.g.
Japanese mosaic ultramassive loads. Will anyone own up to this? Arthur?
Yeah,
What
I
does
put
this
it there.
mean? What are we talking about?
What we were just talking about. Like straight
Yeah.
up.
Ultra massive loads.
Like we're just making
Oh, okay.
an
I see what you're
observation.
saying. I get it now. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. It says it right
to
here.
me, though, that's real porn.
Yeah, he's saying it's
Um,
real porn because there's still like humans and sexuality involved. But I'm saying
Yes.
like it's fake from a beyond reality perspective.
Right.
Like if you watch like a
This
horror
dude
movie,
doesn't actually
you know,
have
these people getting killed aren't
14
actually
gallons.
getting killed. Yeah.
of semen in his balls.
Then all porn is fake. It's all like set.
Nah,
it's all
man.
Nah, man.
Don't be
except
like
if
that.
it's amateur. If it's like just people just set up a camera, but other than that, most porn is fake because you're setting up the scene. There's a script.
Are you telling me fake taxi's not real?
You're telling me the homemade category isn't homemade?
That might. I mean, that's still real. But even then, it's that thing where it's like when something's being observed, it changes.
fourth wall.
It changes how it's going to act.
Schrodinger's porn?
Yeah.
Schrodinger's porn over here?
You can't find a real porn. There is no real porn.
porn.
What?
There's
word are
no
you
Real
guys saying?
porn is if it's
Like they actually
found
like
footage. Oh, it's like from a security camera.
Footage.
Because they don't know they're being filmed, and that's illegal. I mean, not that. I mean, if you're outside of a 7-Eleven, you're doing the illegal thing. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you put a hidden camera somewhere, that's the
Right.
only real porn, and it's illegal. Believe me, I found out the hard way.
Bullshit!
Speaking of Arcana, what would
What the
yours
hell
be?
is it?
What is
How
it?
would you describe Arcana burrito?
Is that the Quantimino?
No, so like, and this isn't how it is in the games. I don't think.
No.
Like
No.
the backstory in the game, yeah. So like they
These were
are
secret techniques in the game.
These people are chosen, right? The mortal combatants, I guess, and they've got this little
Mark.
birthmark that appears on them.
Looks
yeah,
like the Black
it's-
Dragon logo.
Yeah,
mostly
yeah, it's the little
foreskin.
dragon logo. Because they're chosen, they go to train, and something happens to them where it unlocks their special move, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, and so their arcana is like their special power.
Power, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
It's what takes them from human to superhuman.
Shit.
yeah.
More human than human.
Like Liu Kang can control fire now, whereas a mere human would not be able to do that.
Arthur, you're wondering what is our Arcana?
Your personal arcana, if you were to be given this opportunity to have a
To
superhuman power to fight, yes.
In Mortal Kombat, yeah. So it can't be like,
Yeah, you have to commit.
gonna make flowers out of my hands.
Well, adamantium claws or something like that. No.
Well, I think I know mine, but I have a question. Like in Jurassic Park, there's like isn't there a dinosaur where like it opens up
spits?
and spits?
Dilophosaurus.
Yeah.
Mine would be that my Arcana would be like my dick does that
Uh-huh.
thing, and then it spits out like
Yeah,
a
no, you
acidic.
pull it back and it shoots out. It shoots out acidic.
So this is
That one a
venomous
place
semen.
that I was not expecting.
I
Like,
mean, why not?
Are we talking about venomous semen?
Venomous semen. He would be reptile.
It's
but
not
instead of, like,
poisonous.
No, poisonous
No,
semen.
it's not poison. Oh, you
No,
do
you
digest it.
Oh, you do digest it. It's both
Yeah, it
venomous
doesn't-
and poisonous.
oh god,
Found the loophole.
The loophole. That is, I mean, that's the best Arcana. I mean, I don't know what else we can do to top that.
Because you're sinking it
Sorry,
into their
guys.
bloodstream, but it can also be consumed. Is that what makes it poisonous and venomous?
We did go over this, but I forgot as well.
So if it bites you and it gets in your bloodstream, it's venomous. But if you eat it and it makes you high, it's poisonous.
Well, and also I'm shooting it out of my dick into your mouth,
Yeah, so it does
so
both.
it's poisonous.
So it's
Yeah, it would be poisonous. It wouldn't be venomous.
No, but it also kills you like from the inside. Like it's,
Damn. So it's both.
Yeah, it can be both. It's
I don't
like a
know,
caustic. You know what I
Depends
mean?
on the-
Like
yeah.
if you were to drink bleach.
which
Yeah.
is basically what it is.
Yeah. Bleach.
Yeah, it's just
I
like
didn't even make that.
low
as-
pH semen.
It's high alkalinity.
It's basic semen, dude.
It's a high alkaline mixture.
High protein, pineapple.
Wait, no,
flavor.
that's acidic. Wait, so low pH is acidic, right? And then high pH is basic.
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
If you have like a pH of 1, that can like burn
what-
through the earth.
We should start
Sort of.
selling T-shirts that say like pH 12. You know,
It's just referring to our semen,
pH
our
12.
basic semen.
No, I was
it's
just saying you're
pH
basic.
pH 12. Yeah, you're basic.
Yeah. pH 12,
What do you mean?
bitch.
pH 12, bitch.
does it
Wait,
go to
if someone's
it goes to
pH 12, they're
14, right?
basic, is
or
what
does it
you're
go to
saying?
12?
Yeah.
I don't know how it goes. I just pulled 12. It felt
All
good.
right.
Because I think it goes to 14.
'Cause
I think
because
it does go to
0 to
14.
7 is the
7
middle,
is
right?
the middle.
7 is the
Yeah.
middle. We
So
know a
7 goes to
lot about
14.
pH, yo. We know a fucking ton about pH. Let's just change the name of this fucking podcast to pH Podcast. What color is it? Blue is basic, right?
We always
pH
talk about
12.
like those companies like what's that Theranos and Theranos whatever and all those like
True or
those little
false?
white people companies or Test Your Poop. We should do a company where we test people like men's pH.
Oh, yes.
Because like it's important for women, but if we could just convince everyone to test their we test, send us your semen and we'll test your pH to see if it's balanced. That's a pretty good scam, dude.
pH balance for a woman, made for a man, but pH balance for a woman.
Or how you can
We're
enhance
taking
it.
that, but applying it to semen.
Yeah, dude,
Made
'cause
for a woman, but pH balanced by a man.
here's how we get men to actually buy
pays for
into it.
this?
Because we tell them, we say, look, if you're the reason that your girl's not swallowing is because your semen tastes bad, and the reason your semen tastes bad is that the pH balance is off.
You're just
You
not
send it
eating
to
enough
us,
greens.
The pH
and that's I
balance
think
is
that
off.
will.
For sure.
I thought about it. I'm like, how do I make my semen yummy? We all want to make it yummy, dude.
I don't care. It's not for me.
Sit your little sexy ass down.
Yeah, that's
But-
true.
but,
I care. I do care.
Yeah.
I want
He
to.
has
I
a
want to
care
kind
about
heart.
perceptions.
This guy has a kind heart.
You have a
No, it's
kind
not just
heart.
that. It's just that maybe there's some. I don't want to admit to being kind,
It's a kitch. Like
but
people
it's
know
also
you
like
by that.
I want
Could
to.
also be a flex
No,
point.
it's people know him
Yeah.
as Sweet Cum. It's just like just Brian Sweet Cum McFly.
That's what the ladies refer to you, man.
He
I
wants
would
to
love
be
that,
known.
dude. I would
as
love to
that.
have that
You know
reputation.
what? Yeah,
Sweet
he's not
cum, Brian.
wrong. Sweet Cum McFly.
Oh,
Like, 'cause even Gemini, you're saying you don't care, but you
But
admit it'd be nice to have that
brothers, hey,
reputation.
there is a charm to be being known as Sweet Cum.
damn, dude.
And also, there's a lot of
Sweet
women
Cum
wanting to find out.
Jackson? Yeah, it sells itself. Yeah, that's me, Sweet Cum Jackson.
Anyways, pH, dude. Let's think about it. Let's try to come up with a grift.
And then also, we'll test it for the pH balance to make it, more flavorful for the man. And then we can tell them like a meal plan.
Yes,
Yes!
that's important because we can't just say you have a problem. We have to have a solution. We have
But
to
then
bring
we
a solution
also
to the
have
table.
like a score, a flavor score. We have a flavor score,
Oh, as
so
part
that
of
they
the
have to
analysis?
retest,
Were you gonna do-
and they can prove to a
Were you gonna
woman
do
that
the
they have a
deodorant?
47 flavor score
Does it come with a certificate?
of authenticity,
Yes, laminated.
signed by 2 women.
Are any of you allergic to cats?
Somewhat.
Mildly.
Okay, so
No.
I've noticed that if I have sex with a woman who has cats, the allergies shut down during sex. Like I could be sneezing beforehand.
I believe that is true.
That's crazy.
Like
I
your
love
body
that.
would rather die just so you can procreate. I believe
Yeah.
your histamine response is lowered. That's why I felt like this was a sexual thing.
It kind of
Maybe
is because
that's
like
where I
I've
heard the
never sneezed.
context,
I've I don't. Normally I'm like I sneeze
Well,
or I'm dripping all over the place, but it just shuts down.
Your swelling and your dripping went straight to your cock. So
That's right. Dude, that's the scientist. What if a scientist
That's
told you that? Like,
scientist.
look, though your body
okay.
can only drip one thing at a time, and they really need that dripping for
hey, he's a
cum.
fucking scientist, dude. What am I to say?
What I'm hearing right now is that
Break it down, burrito.
if you have an allergic reaction and there's no EpiPen around,
Epi
Fuck.
pussy.
you gotta
Fuck your way
do-
out of it.
Epi pussy.
yeah, exactly. There you go.
And look, if you're like,
just
if
gotta
you
have
only
sex.
have your mom around, you just nut up and do it.
Nut up. Nut up.
Time to suck today's dick.
I wonder if blowjobs would just have the same effect. Double
I think
blind
so.
study, guys.
I think it's about
Double
being.
blind
I think it's
studies.
about being aroused and
Engaged.
hard and.
That sounds like a scientific paper.
Yeah. Double blind study.
I think we need funding.
You're the only one of us that could get this.
I bet
happening.
we could probably apply for a grant for this.
I think
Ask
so.
the
What if
government,
we
dude.
did? What if we did?
We need to know a doctor that can write the paper up. So it'll be
Dr.
legit.
Burrito.
There you go.
And
Paging Dr. Jose
and the
Ole
paper name
Burrito.
is just called histamine response.
Histamine response. It's so brilliant.
That's the title.
It's so brilliant. If anybody out there in Slam City is a scientist, go to our contact form at slamcityradio.com/histamine response.
Also, if you're allergic to cats and you have sneezed during sex, call in. I don't think you exist.
Oh,
We're not going to get any calls.
Challenge. He's challenging the entire internet. You know there's going to be at least one dissenter that's like, well, actually, I sneeze all the fucking time while I'm coming out my dick. It's like, shut up, kid.
My dick.
Nerd!
Shut up, kid. We don't want you to actually. No, yeah, we don't actually want you to call in on that one. It's like, just tweet at Brian at brianmcfly.com.
Wait, so I forget about Ona holes. Are they just look like a
It's a pocket
flashlight?
pussy, man.
So is it one of those things where you could take it out and then you wash it?
The sleeve.
The whole thing
Take
is
the sleeve.
washable.
Yeah. The
Oh,
sleeve.
you just throw the whole thing in?
The insert. The textured insert. The vacuum seal.
The inside of the watermelon.
Ooh.
Yeah, tell me about this
Ooh,
watermelon
yeah.
girl. Shall
Oh,
we show the
man.
video?
So Gemini's lady
Heyo.
sent a TikTok.
TikTok?
Hey, look.
Yeah, she sent a TikTok to me and Gemini so that we could both watch this Japanese lady break open a watermelon with her hand.
Okay. So describe what's going on.
It's hot. It's awesome.
So there's a lady at a watermelon and she karate chops it and eats a piece out of it. How many times did you watch that, Burrito?
Enough.
What?
Yeah.
38?
What is it about that video that you like?
I don't know.
There's a lot of
just
sexual
like an instant
innuendo.
beer boner.
Yeah.
All right, let me try
Brian's
to get a boner.
He's
from
taking
this.
a remix on it.
Yeah, she is hot. You know, she's cute. She's real cute about it, but she's also strong.
Yeah. Like she could carry you in her arms. And you would just be safe.
So resounding true.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
Watermelon girl true.
True.
Also, if she's not into it, you could just fuck the watermelon.
Exactly. Also true
Hey.
for the watermelon.
Watermelon's 4 degrees warmer.
For the past, I would say my whole life, I've never had anything that I couldn't fit into my car. So
I feel like
it's
we're
been
back
nice.
on the couch, Brian.
What's up?
I feel like we're back on the couch.
I know this whole time. Wait, it was the dad. It was my dad, and it was like teach me how to love again. And then
And
now,
now you have like a fear of permanence.
wow, that what I was gonna say it's a good thing because I'm like not clinging to stuff, but you're putting a darker light on it.
Yeah.
It's making your
I'm
future
shedding,
brighter.
I'm shedding the black light on it, and man, this shit is glowing.
There's a lot of evidence here.
Yeah, my whole damn life is covered in cum, dude.
Every inch of it.
No doubt.
Every inch of my damn life is covered in cum.
We can really get into that one.
For sure.
Yeah, you know what's sad, dude? It's not all my cum.
Why is that sad? It just have some, high level hope with
That's
my friends.
XP, man. That's XP.
I gotta use the bathroom.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
Burrito
I'll be
has got to
back.
take a shit. Let's go. We're going to pause.
That's all right. I
Should
do
I
that.
wait for him?
Yeah, because, maybe it's been 15 minutes and the Zoom's going to take a shit, so.
How's the tape
That's
rolling?
true.
It's still going. I can still hear him. He can still hear us, so.
Yeah.
Tape is
It's
hot.
weird the things that'll knock it off,
Knock it
make it
off.
stop working.
You ready for this cloaca talk?
Not really. We'll
Yeah.
give
Hey,
it
well,
a shot.
Exactly. Something always comes out the other side. That's the mantra, baby.
So the first thing is you got to re-explain cloaca.
Right. I'm just going to talk about we talked about the news.
What did you call it? Not the singularity, but
The great genital switch.
yes, the switch with an X. That's actually pretty fucking good, dude. That's great.
Nice.
WSX or SWXTCH. That's pretty hot.
Yeah. That's SEO right there, man.
A switch, because they'll pick it up. If this becomes ideology in some community,
Put an X in it, dude. If you're
Yes.
serious about what you're talking about, you better put an X in it.
Yeah, but what if, against all odds, this gets picked up and somebody believes in this shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do you
I
ride
hope
that
so.
wave?
I'm going to ride the restroom rave.
Do you ride that wave?
All right. Well, I'm going to make some coffee.
All right, well, I'm going to go fuck myself.
Speaking of cloacas,
This is kind of a follow-up or just kind of a segment based on a news story we talked about a couple episodes
I think they
ago
were back-to-back news
where
stories.
scientists were saying that
basically penises are getting smaller due to pollution.
Which is
And
the
I
truth.
made the prediction that, in the future, all men's penises will shrink and turn into vaginas, and that all women's vaginas will grow out into penises, which I am now calling the great genital switch.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess y'all wanted me to talk about what would be kind of the next step in this transformation, kind of the next evolution.
Yeah, what can we expect going forward? How do we
does this
best maintain,
impact the species?
and how do we best maintain the cloaca?
Well, I mean, as Slam City's premier genital futurist, I can tell you that in 2069, it's a very important year because it's actually where things kind of even out. In 2069, men's dicks will have shrunk to the pubis to where there's nothing there, and then women's vaginas will have grown up to the pubis to where there's nothing there. So that's when we're both Ken dolls, is 2069. And neither of us have genitals.
The singularity,
Exactly.
the moment of the switch.
Smooth on smooth.
Smooth
Yeah.
on smooth. How does mating happen at that point in time?
There's kind of a pause. There's kind of a little
importantly,
moratorium.
We
How
just
does 69ing happen?
Yeah. And is there a point?
Is there a
Of what?
point to it? Yeah.
How does 69 happening?
In 2069, there's not a lot of great things happening with genitals, as no one has them. But
Everyone's
if you wait
just
a little
slipping
while,
and sliding.
and you can fuck, well, no, I was
On
going to say you can
everything?
fuck assholes, but I guess you can't do that.
With objects.
There's a lot of strap on in your butt action in 2069.
There's
There's a-
vintage.
Vintage.
Yeah, and then you can kind of do the scissoring thing. That's a good year if you're a man and you've always wanted a scissor.
2069,
man.
look forward to it. Hey, I mean, at that point, if up is down and down is up, at the singularity.
Left, right, BA start.
Exactly. You go
Yeah,
on.
and then so after that, the next big milestone is 2420, which is when the transformation is complete and men have vaginas and women have dicks.
Or
I thought this was going to be
humankind
better,
ends
but
there.
I did my best.
It was fine.
They got Ronald. You don't come up with Ronald if you're not willing to take risks.
Kind of true, right?
Well, back then, clowns, I guess, weren't as scary. They were fun. This is like the fun we had back then. You know what I mean? I guess not we, but like when they were coming up with Ronald McDonald.
Yeah.
Right? Like circuses were
tastemakers.
okay. Clowns were fun. Now all that
Bozo
shit's
the
scary.
clown was on TV.
Bozo
Now
had a
no one's
show.
going to the Ronald McDonald house, dude.
No.
I wouldn't
Only-
be caught dead in it.
Wow. Well, I mean, like that's where sick kids go, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think that was a joke, Gemini.
Oh my God, I didn't even know what I was saying, and now I stand by it 100%.
And this is the news, sponsored by Checks is in the Mail. Checks is in the Mail. Checks in the Mail Incorporated. That should be the name of our business. Checks in the Mail Incorporated.
I think there's already a company called that.
Damn.
Sorry. They're the ones that make the little mailers with the, you can order checks from them.
That's clever as
Oh,
fuck, man.
That is clever.
I thought maybe it was like a Czechoslovakian mail order bride service.
Oh, dude, that's
our company.
hilarious.
Checks in the mail. That's
Yeah.
So it's CZECHS.
Yeah, apostrophe S. Boy 4 accidentally buys $2,700 worth of SpongeBob popsicles on Amazon. That was no accident. You see how happy this kid was?
He's cute
Dude,
and
he
happy.
scammed it.
Yeah, that's not an accident, dude.
He ordered this shit and he got.
Non-refundable.
Well, they're popsicles, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, you
It's
can
on
get your
you
credit
to-
back.
Just bring the liquid back.
it's on you to know if you need popsicles.
You
So
saying he's a little genius?
he's a little genius, man, because they GoFunded me.
I like the pun.
They GoFunded me and they made like $5,000.
Yeah, man.
Wait, they GoFunded this kid and
Yeah.
doubled his money?
Doubled his money.
So he could do
and
this all
free
over
pops.
again?
He could run the popsicle game again. All he has to do is
Nah.
move that initial weight.
Nah.
You only get one popsicle thing.
Yeah.
You can
He's
only
on
pop
record.
once. He's on record.
You think his mom
Yeah.
did this? Do you think she's
Oh.
grifting?
This that would be an insane level of griftery, but it's not outside the realm of imagination that somebody would think of this.
Yeah, it's really
you're
not
right.
that. I mean, I wouldn't think of it just because I'm not
It's
that
actually
smart, but-
genius, though, right?
Yeah, well,
In terms of grift,
yeah, because you can't tell her.
there are no victims.
People like me are going to say this is a grift, but most people are not going to,
Shit on
call
a
her
kid.
out.
Yeah. Well, they're not calling her out. That's why they would have to be calling the kid out.
Yeah, that is genius. It's the perfect crime.
Yeah, it's the perfect crime. And everybody loves a good story. So they're like, it's kind of a hat tip to the grift. To the grift. Couple bucks here, couple bucks there.
How about bringing back old shows?
Britt, who was posted home from Australia, wants to find men who nailed the crate shut. This guy, Brian Robson, was a 19-year-old who was working for Victorian Railways down in Australia, I believe. And he got homesick, and he decided to ask two Irishmen to help him out. They put him in a crate, nailed it up, put him on a plane, and sent him back to the UK. But apparently, I read the story a while back, so I can't really remember what happened. But I think, it's not that he got caught, but the plane got diverted to another place. Didn't make it to the UK in however long.
Yeah, it ended up taking four days. So he was just miserable, and he wanted to get caught. I think he was trying to he was kind of stuck in it. So he was
brother,
he was looking out of a hole
in some warehouse, right? Yeah. That's
so he was looking out of a hole, and the guy, and one of the guys that was in the warehouse or whatever it was, saw his eye. They had eye contact. Yeah, and he was like, "Holy shit, there's a body in here."
And then the guy just put his dick in that hole, didn't he? Didn't he?
Yeah, he was like, "I mean,
well, I know where this one goes." Here. I feel like
a traveling glory hole is what I call it.
Yeah, that shit ships.
How about this story? A woman caught spraying her breast milk around at South California festival. A new video has surfaced on the internet, and it shows a woman squirting breast milk at her fellow festival goers.
I can guarantee you this is not the first time this has happened.
What? It's not. No, it's not. She's hot, dude. First of all, that's the first thing I'm noticing is that she has a great bod. You can only see the back of her. She's in kind of like a leotard looking thing.
Sure.
And she's just grabbing her tits and spraying milk, and I just can't help but want to be underneath there, dude. Just catching it in my fucking mouth.
True then.
Me, dude? Let me drink this goddamn warm milk.
There was a girl who did that.
She drank.
Did you watch the video?
I didn't watch the video. I just saw the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I did see that. There was a woman knelt down.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Good for her. Got up in there.
Burrito was there firsthand.
Burrito was there at the scene. Burrito.
Was it good? Does it taste like cereal milk?
Is it coconut water?
It doesn't taste like coconut milk.
Is it salty?
Well, I mean, it doesn't taste like coconut water.
Is it salty?
It is not salty.
Wow. If you made it into a cheese, what texture would it have?
Toothpaste.
Jesus Christ. It would be a nice brie then.
What was is that whale milk?
Whale titty. Whale titty. Just so much fat.
My question is, who among us has not watched breast milk porn?
Is that what it's called?
I don't know, but I mean, have you ever watched? I guess what I'm asking is, has anyone else watched breast milk?
Let me rephrase this properly. Any y'all else? I don't
frame it like no one is not.
I don't actively go out and seek it. I'm sure I've seen something with it.
It's been a while since I watched it, but I remember for like a week, it was like my thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there it is.
If you would have asked me then, so it's like, hey, dude, what's your thing? It's like, I like watching a woman who's recently given birth spray titty milk on a dick.
That's my need right now. And I feel like this is it for the rest of my life.
It's like when you hear a new song and you can't stop listening to it in the car.
Yeah, you burnt your dick out on fucking titty milk, man.
But also note how it only lasted about a week.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very specific flavor, man. It's a very specific flavor, and you drink too much of that flavor, you're like, yeah, I'm done with this for the rest of my life.
I always feel for I think it's well documented on Slam City Radio that I always feel for these criminals, you know?
Yeah, Brian is going to defend the criminals till the end of time.
Yeah, I can't help it.
If you came across a ton of cheese on a beach, what would the street value of said cheese be, and how much would you take?
What? I'm thinking a ton of cheese is maybe $10,000 worth, and I'm just taking enough to eat.
It's been in the damn ocean, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
dude,
a
I'm not
is it-
fucking.
It's
Is
brine.
this like waxed,
This is ocean
fully
cheese,
sealed,
dude.
or is this ocean cheese? Because if this is ocean cheese, I'm gonna have to say I'm out.
It's whale dick cheese.
Whale dick cheese. It's nipple.
Oh,
It's milk.
Yeah, whale milk
Well,
cheese.
if this is whale milk cheese, then this might be worth some fucking money. You think whale titty milk's worth a lot of money? I feel like it's worth a lot of money. Because how else are you gonna get
Here's
it?
the
You just
grift.
gotta be fucking stocking whales.
I
You
think
gotta follow around pregnant whales.
Or you could impregnate them yourself.
That happens across this country all the time.
since this is not a
hey-o.
visual medium, people missed out on Breedix
He's doing this and saying, well, well, well.
I believe he said whale, whale, whale.
Whale.
The universal symbol for some nefarious ass bullshit.
Clapping the hands together and
I'm
rubbing
about
them.
to eat some nipple cheese I'm not supposed to eat.
It's rare and exotic.
A Southern California man is recovering after he was bitten by a rattlesnake when he tried to pick up the poisonous reptile using barbecue tongs. What is wrong with what I just said?
Bitten by a rattlesnake when he tried to pick up the poisonous reptile using barbecue tongs. That it's not spelled BBQ.
No. Snakes aren't poisonous, they're venomous.
Uh-oh, there it is.
Come on.
It's not
That
snakes,
is an
dude.
important distinction.
There's an
Tell us
important
about it,
distinction.
burrito.
Because if
Educate us.
Educate small man.
The
No,
what?
venom and poison is different.
Yeah, venomous is when something bites you and it's bad for you, okay? But if you bite it and it's bad for you, then it's poisonous.
That's
like
like a
if-
mushroom.
Yeah, like if you ate the snake and it made you sick.
Difference.
No.
I mean,
Wait, what
when
did you
I
say?
think of like
Sexy
the
ass
word
down.
venomous or poisonous, I just think about how it affects me. And either way, the effect is the same. It's poison in my body. Either way.
But if you ate a rattlesnake, nothing
Yeah.
would happen to you because it's venomous. It's not poisonous.
But what if it had eaten poison? Like a poisonous rat.
Then it's a poisonous, venomous rattlesnake. Maybe
It
this
would probably
specific
have
rattlesnake was
metabolized
poisonous.
the poison.
What if it rolled
Nah,
around in a
man.
bunch of what if it rolled around in a bunch of turtles that wasn't good for you?
Let's say worst timing, it just consumed it.
No,
That neutralized it.
It usually doesn't
And you
work that
ate
way.
it.
It doesn't work that way, man.
Yeah.
No, it does.
I
It
take your
can.
point. I don't like it, but I'll take it.
Oh, the jury has ruled.
Fry's Electronics permanently closing all stores nationwide.
Wow. How did they keep the ruse going for so long?
So long. That's the part to think about.
It was like 3, maybe 5 years of just empty stores.
Yeah, how much off-brand cologne were they selling?
They were moving some weight.
Well, we talked about them going bankrupt, right? I
Yeah.
guess that's what the story was before, and then now it's official.
But now they're really going out.
Yeah, but even before that, for like years
Yeah.
to come, there
They
was
didn't have any
something
product
going
on the shelves. Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about how me and the only time I've ever been is with Gemini, and
Yeah.
we always talk about the quippy shirts and the cologne and the.
Maybe
That's
it came down to like they were actually supposed to be closed, but to save face, they stayed open for so long.
Maybe nobody just called their leases, you know?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Is like even though they were shut
but
down,
they were telling like the employees, like, don't talk about us closing because we're not closing.
Is that right?
Yeah. I overheard them.
It sounds like there's an eccentric person at the top of this company.
Fry himself.
Fry.
Yeah.
He sounds.
Mr.
Oh
Fry.
my God. It goes all the way to the top. Mr. Fry, Dr. Fry himself.
And it's sad because like all he wanted to do was go into the cologne business, and this whole time,
Stupid electronics got in the way of his real passions of street cologne. Street cologne! Is there such thing as street cologne?
that's what it is. Off-brand cologne.
No, but is that a term, street cologne? Because if it's not, we need to book it right
No,
now.
it's
I
not.
think you
I've never
just
heard it.
did.
Yeah.
Street cologne.
That's the new cologne from Gemini Jackson.
It's called street
trademarked.
cologne. Trademark.
Yeah, that's street with a TM.
What's
cologne.
one of the flavors?
That's what it's called. It's like CK.
I
It's
know,
like
but-
CK, but it's street cologne.
Street.
It's just called street
Oh,
cologne.
okay, there's not like a bunch of different ones.
It's musky.
Well, you got to give it some time. Yeah, you got street cologne musk. That's like the debut.
asshole.
That's the OG.
Street cologne midnight.
It's just like
that's the,
there's more
the
piss in it.
nightlife.
That's the nightlife
Yeah.
one. Breeze. Street cologne.
It's like cigarette smoke.
It's got a tobacco scent to
It's
it.
got an ode. It smells like wood.
Yeah, sandalwood and tobacco.
That's not bad. That actually sounds pretty good.
with some whiskey in there.
Street cologne.
Damn.
Smell like you've been somewhere. that's
Smell like you've been wearing a
catchphrase.
leather
That's a
jacket
good-
for days.
That's a slogan.
That's a really good slogan.
Smell like you've been somewhere.
Wow,
I mean,
dude.
it is kind of hot. It's
It's
provocative.
good. It's good.
It's provocative.
Without
It
being
smells
too
like-
specific.
It smells like you've been in a bitch.
No, that's too specific.
Smell like you've been in somewhere. Never mind. I don't know.
Strange. Stranye.
Strong.
Stranye West.
So you got street cologne Badissi.
yeah, street cologne. No.
What's Badissi?
Stranye West. That's the name of one of them.
I don't get Stranye.
I don't either.
Well, he mispronounced. Okay, let's go through it. He was pronouncing strange in like a weird way. So he said Stranye, and then he said, and of course, there's one step to Stranye West. So
Yeah.
are we on the same page now?
It was less of a hop, skip, and a jump.
Just kind of a.
It was a jump straight to conclusion.
7,998 tickets win top prize in lottery drawing with combination 666.
Yes.
Number of the beast.
I mean, it feels like a fairly common one that people would pick.
Yeah, common, but it landed on it, and that many people won it. That many people playing. It's kind of a crazy idea.
Yeah.
Well, you don't believe it? You don't buy it?
In just one lottery.
Well, I mean,
So you think there's
in all of North Carolina,
conspiracy?
you don't think there are
Yeah, I would think. I mean, stats are right
100,000
here.
people?
But I'm just saying, like people that regularly play the lottery and pick like that number, or it seems like a number you would not randomize, like get a quick pick on. You would pick those consciously. So you're like these habitual lottery players, and
they
on
finally
this
hit the
day- Yeah,
666?
they finally hit the 666.
Yeah.
And it was that many people.
That
you know,
sucks.
like when someone gets like the jackpot, well, they all get the same prize. It's
Right,
just
for
like
this
$500
one.
bucks. Yeah.
But-
you split the grand prizes, like the Powerball and the Texas Lottery.
Yeah.
That's just crazy because like people hit those at the same time too. Like for some, like the randomness, that many people don't win week after week after week, and then that one day it's like 3 people win.
I mean, more people play when it's higher.
Yeah.
So
It's suspicious that it was North Carolina because I heard that the devil goes down in Georgia.
you're right. You're right.
We had that one chambered, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
yeah.
Rehearsed
in the
it
news.
while I was flapping my gums.
Pigs can breathe oxygen via their rectum. So, humans probably could too.
Ooh.
This is the new entry point
Do you
for the
have a
spacesuits.
snorkel? Like
A butt snorkel?
you are a snorkel?
Well, I think it's just like diffusion, you know? You put enough
Yeah.
oxygen inside your intestine, your body will take it in.
It's a reverse fart.
It's a
Dude,
reverse
I
fart.
think I've brought this up before, but I had a friend who could suck air into his ass to
You
fart
did.
on command.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't. But I always thought. I mean, I feel like he can't like make that go up into his body.
Do
Or
you
maybe
think
some
if
of it
he
seeped
was,
in?
if he could hold his breath, right,
I was just
Yeah.
thinking that.
and then just keep putting the air inside of his butt,
He'd never have to let go of his nose.
would he never have to let go of his nose?
Well,
holding his
it
breath.
seems like I don't think this is a serious question, but I'll answer it seriously once again, which is that maybe a little bit of the oxygen would seep in, but not enough that he could just keep holding his breath.
Yeah, I mean, your lungs do have a shitload of surface area, probably more than your butthole. Probably, I'm not judging. Probably.
Do we need to start wearing a mask over our buttholes?
Is that
No,
COVID?
man, that's old news.
Yeah, COVID's done.
Need to sit your little
Damn.
sexy ass down.
It's the bee's knees.
Angelina Jolie stands perfectly still, comma, unshowered, covered in bees for World Bee Day. Those bees were in for a treat. I'm certain.
They got that stank, that Jolie stank.
Where did Brian the Bee land?
Where did Brian the Bee land?
What does that mean?
Where are you
Brian the Bee. Where did you land?
You're okay. Instead of Jerry Seinfeld, this is Brian, and instead of the whole world, you're on top of Angelina Jolie. Where did you happen to land?
Where Brian? Okay.
Thanks for explaining, Gemini Jackson.
Yeah,
Sometimes I could be cryptic.
sure.
I mean, is it too like on the nose if I just land on a nipple, dude? I think I'm gonna land on
Hey,
a
I was
nipple.
gonna
Very
crawl up.
Brian McFly.
I was gonna crawl right up in that gash
No, that's too much.
and
She's
sting her
unshowered.
urethra.
She's unshowered.
Yeah.
Where would you land, Burrito the Bee?
Why does she have to be unshowered?
Bees are
That's a good
sensitive,
question.
man.
That's how she attracts the bees.
No, bees are sensitive. If she had like
No.
scents and oils, they could throw the bees off and they would go into terror and they would sting her to death.
If she was covered in honey,
It would
There
be
you
better.
go. He's getting creative.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
where would
these
Burrito
fucking
the B-land?
idiot-ass picture takers ain't even thinking about covering her in honey.
What is this, amateur hour?
Yeah, burrito. What you'd land in her?
In her
What is it?
navel?
Her navel?
Well, on her big
In
lips.
her
That's where
in
I was going to
her
land.
showered, covered in honey. Where?
Would you land inside of her shitter?
Into her shitter. Would you insert your bee body inside of her shitter? Or would you just crestle around the edges?
Right on the top of her crack.
Cressel.
Would you be trying to get the pollen off of the dingleberries?
Oh!
You know,
The
Brian is
statement
short
that-
for be trying.
Be trying.
I'd be trying, dude.
Be trying.
Sorry.
Well,
Ryan.
we needed to know.
Don't give me that, dude. Don't give me that fucking rim shot, you son of a bitch.
There was a woman who was fired from a law firm after she was seen jumping into the zoo spider monkey exhibit in Slam City, far, far west.
Wow. East,
Yeah,
west.
west.
Are spider monkeys? I watched the video and she's very brave. I'll give her that. Are these spider monkeys? Are they dangerous? Do you think they'd rip her damn head off or
I
what?
think
They
monkeys
could.
in general are pretty dangerous, man. They got a lot of strength.
I think she was pretty far from the monkeys themselves.
No,
She just
Ah,
crossed the line.
she got a lot
she was
closer.
like giving them food and they were like kind of
Giving
going,
them head.
Jesus, no.
what?
she gave him apparently she gave him a Cheeto.
She gave him Cheeto,
head?
not
They
head.
gave her Cheeto.
Jesus. Is that a sexually transmitted
that would
disease?
be wild.
If they gave her
He's been
Cheeto?
scratching. It looks
There's
like,
like
a
little
flame
kids
object.
watching.
This lady's just fucking sucking off a monkey in the middle of the zoo.
lawyer doing to the monkeys?
She's a paralegal.
Honey, she's a paralegal.
Honey, she's a paralegal.
Hey, in school, you'll end up like a paralegal.
So last night, I pulled my meat. And that felt so good, I pulled it again. Hey, it's me, Meat Rod. You might know me from that time a giant robot rabbit terrorized the city. Or maybe I electrocuted you with someone in your family accidentally. And you might be thinking, Meat Rod, how do you do it? But it's no secret. It's just daddy juice.
Hey, buddy, you look a little tired. Feeling run down? Maybe it's time to crack open a fresh can of daddy juice to help you finish strong. Still sucking on your first one? No sweat. Double fisting is never a bad idea. So take a daddy juice in each hand and let that soothing jolt of energy wash all over your face, neck, and chest like a calm tsunami that will make you say,
Ooh, mommy.
Daddy juice comes in delicious flavors like salted plums, peach straw nectar, and white honey.
Daddy juice will calm you down. Yeah, fuck you up. Daddy juice. Take it to the face.
Sea cucumbers, they're called the black diamonds of the ocean.
Whoa,
And
why?
I don't know, but apparently that's what they've been calling them because it's become an attractive line of revenue for Japan's Yakuza criminal organizations. So this group that got arrested, there were 9 people that got arrested. They hauled up 1,700 pounds of sea cucumbers.
Almost a ton.
Yeah, and that would have a street value of sea cucumbers of 3.2 million yen, which is around $30,000 US.
It seems like a
So,
lot of work
that's
for
a lot.
$30,000. You have to drag in a literal ton of sea cucumbers. That's $15 a pound. Does that seem okay?
Guess how easy it is to catch them. I mean, if there was like tons of
They-
them just
they don't
laying
really
around and you
move.
just have to like,
They're
yeah.
pretty like sticky.
But like, what makes them special? Like, why is it to make your dick hard?
It is to make your dick hard.
It
I'm
is?
assuming.
Okay, well, we just had the
Yeah.
research department look it up. It came back.
And
The facts
also,
have been
none of these
verified.
things that make your dick hard, or they claim to do.
Yeah, tiger
They're just like-
penis, rhino horn. They're just phallic in nature, and they think, oh,
know
well,
that.
if I ingest some dick, maybe my dick will work. Let me eat some nature dick
Yeah,
to
it's
make
just like they're
human
trying to
dick
get the
work.
essence of dick.
Right. We're trying to get essence of dick. Essence of dick, is that a candle?
Essence of dick.
Is that a candle, or is it like a...
Essence of dick.
No, you know,
It's
yeah.
a cologne.
Is it CK1?
Yeah, it's something like that.
It's DK1.
You the cucumber.
It's cucumber that you squeeze the cucumber into like a juice and then you spray it on your dick. And it doesn't. It smells like shit, but it makes your dick hard. Apparently,
Cucumber smells like cucumber, man. Cucumber smells nice. Oh, but the sea cucumber.
damn, your dick smell like shit.
Sound dropped.
Japanese toilets now can measure fatigue levels at highway rest stops. So everyone knows Japanese toilets are super
Sentient.
yeah. They're sentient. They got bidets.
And
They got
badunks.
little like buttons that you can push to make sounds. They got heat.
They got the ones
it's
that
real
are just
nice.
like a hole in the ground.
They do have those. Did you
They
have
do have those
Did you shit in
too.
one of those when you were out there, Burrito? Did you shit in one of those?
The proper way to
I
shit
did.
toilets.
I did. It's very difficult
Yeah.
Unless you're like,
because I cannot do the Asian squat.
Still? I mean, like, I think you were doing it wrong.
maybe he just wasn't that limber.
He was hovering. I think you're supposed to commit.
Is there a stereotype of Asian squatting and smoking?
Yeah, with a newspaper.
There's definitely like a
Because I was trying to tell my brother about it the other day, and he's like, I never heard about it. And then I looked it up, and there's a lot of pictures of like businessmen smoking and squatting down. Anyway, so why would a toilet have to measure fatigue? What's the purpose of this?
It doesn't have to. It just does.
Yeah, it's just they just wanted to.
Is it just based on your
these are going to
pulse?
be these are
We
located.
were so
Some of
concerned
these
with
are
whether we could. We never stopped to think why.
some of these are showing up in rest stops,
just
not
on their own.
highways, so that
They're just showing up on their own.
Sentient toilets.
so that when you're on a long drive and you don't want to drive tired.
Yeah.
I mean, who
then,
does?
While you're on the toilet, you can take your measurement. Your
It
fatigue
scans your
level.
butthole and to see if you're tired or not.
Why
Yeah,
don't
to
you
lose
listen-
the butthole.
It says
listen
they
to your
have
heart.
vibration sensors built into the toilet seat that analyze pulse fluctuations,
made by
which
Hitachi?
are able to calculate an individual's fatigue levels.
What did you say, Gemini?
Is it made by Hitachi?
It's a go-to.
They only make one thing.
I heard that somewhere.
That's
Okay, I mean, like, so you just you're taking a shit, you look over, you check your fatigue levels,
it.
and
You check your levels. You do
Yeah,
like an oil check.
you push the button that you want a measurement taken. You answer a few questions.
There's questions you have to answer.
there's a quiz, huh? Okay.
Yeah, there's
It's a
a little.
survey.
I think there's like 3 questions you have to answer.
It's like, are you tired? Do you want to go
You're-
night?
Can I buzz your butt?
How many
I think
digits?
you have to put in
25 cents.
you have to put
100
in your
yen.
age bracket
Oh.
because apparently that matters. And it does ask you if you're tired.
That's
you
the only
feel
thing
tired?
that's the only
That's-
indicator.
We're going to find out that literally is the only thing that they're going off
They
of.
just wanted to buzz your butt.
It's Hitachi, dude.
But
That's genius.
They only
I
make
think-
one thing. Japanese man arrested after dating more than 35 women at once to get birthday gifts.
birthday.
So I stumbled across this damn news story and I was thinking, God damn, that's a fucking hassle and a half. Who has time
Yeah,
for
your phone must be blowing
to
up
ring around the
nonstop.
rosy 35 women, but also, Japanese culture is a little bit different. They like if they're dating, they don't necessarily see each other every single day. So I guess you could juggle 35. Okay, so consider this. He was doing this for birthday presents. How much do you think he got over the course of the scam from 35 women?
Okay, well, I mean, if he was dating
Are we
2
talking,
years,
like-
it'd be 70.
It was just 1 year. 1 year.
Are we talking
35,
monetary
right?
value of?
Yeah, the
Of the
cumulative
presents?
the cumulative value of the birthday gifts, or I guess the
Okay.
entire he got arrested because they deemed this as a scam. How
Yeah.
much did he make off of this scam?
I'm gonna say between $3,500 and $7,000. That's my guess.
right.
Did you guys read it?
I read it.
Oh.
I have the number.
Was I close?
Okay, my guess is $1,750 because we're doing 35. I think $50 a gift. Some of them more, some of them less. But maybe that's a little much. So I'm going to say $1,750.
You're using math. Fuck.
Burrito.
I'll go 2,500.
2,500 from across the Quantimino.
Brian was the closest without going over it. It was about $1,800.
Those cheap ass bitches.
What was it?
It was $1,800, but
Oh wow, that was
you
pretty
got
good.
it on accident because
Yeah.
one of the gifts was like $500.
well. I mean, you're right.
What do you think it was?
On average.
It was a suit.
On average,
Okay.
still works. We're not talking median here.
Right. It was a $500 suit, and the rest of them were what amounted to be $25 gifts.
Bullshit.
Gift cards. Anyway, they bagged his ass.
He just
And I
scammed
feel
up
like-
for gift cards? That
I don't know,
sucks.
man. I said that.
What
I
a
said
crappy
gift
story.
cards. Gently used Panera Bread gift cards.
Came from one West Burrito.
This sounds like something a woman would do. This is shocking to me that it's a
That's
man.
a dude. Yeah,
Like
it
sell
seems
your
like it would be.
Yu-Gi-Oh collection?
It would be an impossible juggle. Especially
Well, and also
with
it's like
35
if this
people.
said like dating 35 women to get sex from all of them, that makes sense. But just to get gifts, I've never dated.
I see.
I've never even thought about dating someone for one gift.
Did you see what he does for a living, though?
He's
What?
a door-to-door salesman.
Yeah, he sells Hitachi shower heads.
Shut the fuck
No,
Seriously, look at the story.
no.
That's what it says in the story. Read it.
It says he's a showerhead salesman.
And? And? Why can't they be Hitachi brand?
Yeah, why can't they
Hitachi
do?
only
that?
makes one.
35 women involved with this guy.
only makes one
Like,
thing.
He got them with the whole showerhead sales pitch. Yeah, like you're not trying to sell speakers, selling Hitachi showerheads. They sell themselves.
Yeah, they really do.
This must be how it worked, right? Like he's got these 35 women spread out across Japan.
Oh, really? Side to side
Whoa.
or ass to ass?
Oh.
Connect with dildos,
Oh. Hitachi dildos. Oh.
showerheads, everywhere.
Just shower heads everywhere. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, and they're
What were we even talking about? We were redesigning the Slam City Hall.
What is this, amateur?
It just has Hitachi shower heads everywhere.
Daiso is selling an emergency shelter, and they look pretty cool. I don't know if you guys opened this story up.
Nope.
I have it open right now.
Great for radio.
Yeah,
Great
so
for radio.
the outside, I'll describe it for our Slam citizens.
And me.
And me.
The outside of this, it kind of looks like
and a kidney's dick.
like an emergency blanket.
Oh.
You know, the ones that are
Yeah,
like real
the Mylar
reflective.
Like
blanket.
space shit.
Yeah.
Look like it's in space.
Mylar or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the outside is like a mirror, like you can't see in. But from the inside, it's clear. Like you can
Whoa,
totally
one-way
see it.
film.
Oh, I see what's going on.
Dang, exhibitionists
Yeah.
out here. Fucking intense.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
hell
get it?
Exactly.
You get it?
My first thought was, oh, there's going to be people fucking in those.
Hey, you guys ever have
Guaranteed.
sex while camping? It's fucking intense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've heard
so,
that. I've heard that a lot, but that's just such a good one.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I feel like cheesy for laughing at it, but it's just undeniable.
It's good.
It's undeniable
good.
and it's topical.
It's a classic.
Yeah. So if you want to do this is a pretty safe way to do that out in the middle of
Oh yeah, this is a nice way to do
like a park somewhere.
if you
It's
have
also
a
very-
kink where you want to do
Yeah.
public sex. this
It's
is
also
perfect.
good for other people who don't want to see that shit.
Exactly. This is win-win.
Win, win, win.
Except it's kind of gross to think about. Like they're fucking in there and they're probably like, why are they here?
Because they're homeless.
Yeah, they got nowhere else to go, dude. Come on.
My bad.
Well, you
So-
got. I mean, I would jerk off in it once or twice just to see what it's like.
Yeah, but
What if
like
you had no
maybe
choice?
3
no,
times.
when you think about it, right? So you're still in public.
Think about
Yeah.
plopping
And
out in the
you're
middle of
jerking
a
it
park,
off.
a middle of a busy park,
It's inappropriate.
But no one
and you
can
can see a
in.
bunch of people walking by.
But nobody can see in. But
right.
I mean,
So what are you saying? Is it like it's kind of if a tree falls in the forest?
right? It's
it make a
Schrodinger's
sound?
porn over here. Is he jaking it or not?
Remember that story where the guy stole the shoes and replaced them with
New shoes,
with
the
new
same model.
shoes?
I
Yeah,
remember
he-
it vividly. We had a discussion about this.
Yeah, and Brian was like, I
He
don't
does
think
this-
he should have been
Yeah,
arrested.
absolutely.
Well, guess what?
What?
The guy who stole and replaced the shoes, the victims dropped the charges.
Victims.
They didn't
Oh,
they
no,
didn't press
don't-
charges
don't.
because they were too disgusted to press
That
charges.
doesn't even make sense. I'm too disgusted to press charges.
Well, you'd have to see him in court,
And you have to go down on record.
and it's too much shit.
Yeah, you have to see the person who gave you new shoes.
Yeah.
What would you do, Brian?
What? What do you mean?
Let's say you're the victim.
Victim?
Someone took your shoes. No.
I would love to be a victim of getting new shoes.
No, what if they just took your insoles?
That's not what he did. If they did that, that'd be annoying, but I wouldn't press charges. I'd be like, I need those. I'm fucking
No, he
33.
gets you new ones. He gets you new ones.
That's fine.
But then he licks the old ones.
Well, what he does with the old ones is his business.
Ooh,
What if it wasn't even shoes? What if it was like your
we
underwear?
know what it was.
Yeah.
What's up?
So
were J's.
apparently he explained that he enjoyed the scent of the used ones.
Of course.
Well, of course.
Obviously.
So he was-
I don't think
he
that was
a
ever
shoe
a
store.
It wasn't a question.
Nobody even asked him. Nobody even asked him.
You need to sit
By the
your
way-
sexy ass down.
Yeah, no, we know.
Thanks, smart man.
If I might make one
Nope.
statement
Nope.
about the smell.
Nope.
Please,
about
Your
it,
Honor.
Brian.
That's actually pretty fucking funny. No. We know.
I detect a sour tinge in that smell. Like aged shoes with wet socks.
Like, you're talking about feet smell.
Feet smell different.
From foot to foot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From left to right.
No, I don't know about that, dude.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Well, if you stepped in shit,
Yeah.
I got fungus on one foot.
Here we
and none
go.
on the other one, so it is probably a little different.
There you go. The flora.
I
A
don't-
man's panties
Yeah,
were
I'm-
stolen from a man in Nagoya by a male-female team of thieves.
they tag teamed him to steal his panties. These cats.
Well,
rapscallions.
panty theft is not entirely unheard of in Japan.
Yes.
This is a guy's prized collection, right?
Oh, they
Yeah,
stole his.
he had-
Oh, they Dextered him.
What does that mean?
That means so Dexter kills people who kill people, right? So they stole panties from the panty raider. They raided the raider.
Wow.
He
So
put it
the
on
thieves
social
made off
media.
with 34 pairs of panties.
Is that what
The
happened?
people who are stealing these, where are they putting them? In their
In
pockets?
a knapsack.
You would find a bag of some sort, even if it was like a grocery
I
bag.
would take his bag.
Also, you can put panties into, like, you can use one of the panties as kind of a bag for the other panties.
Or you
I
could
was
just put them
thinking
all
you
on.
put them like inside your shirt.
You could put them on.
you know those
tuck your
people
shirt
that
in.
put
You
on
can-
like 20 shirts at once?
Yeah, but why would you wear the panties? It's
'Cause
not
it's
your
hot?
Because it's easy to like take
Because
off
it's
with
sexy.
them.
What?
You just
No.
roll away.
What?
Yeah,
You
because
just
you can't
put it-
walk anymore.
No, you can just put it in your shirt.
How do you steal panties and, like, go in and steal them and go out the window without being hard?
Yeah, true.
That's going to be a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then you have 37 layers of other panties on top, and you're not busting at the seams. Come on, get out of here. As if your dick's not flayed enough.
So, was there a value to this, or
What do you mean?
Yeah,
his
the
collection.
34 panties had a total market value of 4,500 yen, which is about 43 bucks.
For 34 panties?
Jesus.
Yeah.
These
it's
are
her way?
And they're-
I
bargain bin panties.
I feel
Yeah.
like
They're vending machine panties.
we've just spent a really long time making a mountain out of a molehill.
Totally. Because I was thinking it was maybe, hundreds to thousands of
I was
dollars.
thinking that each pair would be
No.
like
It's a
20
collector's.
to 50 bucks because
Yeah.
you're buying
Do the
like
math.
you're buying on each like I guess panty model or whatever. You
That's
know?
like
yeah.
thousands of dollars.
These are
Because-
like, well, these made out of like paper. These are like paper
Yeah, because
panties.
actually real panties, right, are expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea why.
Well, I guess soiled panties on the market would be
Honestly-
less valuable.
Japan has $10 bananas from the coldest prefecture in the country. So there's this banana company in
Japan Banana
which, by
Co.
the way, but people in Japan love bananas. Like it's one of the most commonly eaten fruits in the country. But there
Bananas
is a
seem
company.
global to me.
Yeah, man. I think
What?
we eat all.
I think every
I
country
think
loves
we
bananas.
also eat a lot of bananas.
I love
Yeah.
bananas. I eat one every day.
But these bananas are grown in Hokkaido, which is the northernmost island, and it's cold there.
It's
and
cold.
Bananas are like a tropical fruit, so it's kind of strange. Which is why they are $10 each.
It's a banana, Michael. What could it cost? $10?
I mean, they look pretty plump. They got really thin skin, also, so you can't eat it raw. You shouldn't eat it raw. But if you're gonna cook it up or put it into like a
Bro.
shake or something,
If
Have you
just
heard
like
of plantains?
toss the whole banana in there.
Why shouldn't you eat it raw?
if I'm gonna
pay for a $10 banana, I'm gonna eat that shit raw.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unpeel it. I'm gonna see how much I can put down my throat, put a little mark on it, pull it out, see
Back it
if
up.
I could suck a dick. Then I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
Yeah. The thing about bananas, though, they're like perfectly curved. You know, so you
Yeah,
can just
Perfectly.
perfectly.
It's like
curved.
God is just saying. I mean, he's just tempting you to put it down your throat.
Yeah.
Is that how you eat a banana, Brian?
No hands.
Well, first of all, I just to kind of like I test my metal. You know,
Oh.
I put it in there to see how far down a dick I could go.
How freaking metal
That's
you
just
are?
for fun, and then after that, I eat it like a normal person.
yeah.
He does own
So,
one.
so this hat is like a little bucket hat.
I see.
Now it makes sense to him.
And there's a little slit in the top where you can put your tissues, and it's just like a tissue holder.
Yeah, and it's sticking out the one tissue, like the tissue is sticking out of the top like a tissue box. Just imagine the hurry that you're in,
Yeah.
and that you got to buy this hat.
Right. I
Or
feel.
something. I don't understand.
Oh, dude, I think you prime it. You
You're already
have a
wearing the
couple.
hat.
You already have a couple.
You're already
like-
holding the sheets.
You already have a couple before you're gonna pull. Before you pump
Yeah,
it.
but I mean, why? What's the purpose of this hat?
Convenience.
Do you wear a hat to jack off?
Yeah, I got my
Aren't
jack
you
off
wearing
hat.
one right now,
Oh,
Brian?
wear
I
this
got my
hat.
jack off hat. Yeah.
Who doesn't?
Well, when I want to feel like a pirate, I wear a pirate hat.
It's got a very tasteful little Tenga logo right in the middle.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good.
It's stylish.
But just knowing that this little tissue on the top of his head is going to have his cum on it just
Right.
kind of upsets me a little bit.
It does
Also-
sour the mood at dinner.
Also in the story, there's a pocket in the hat to put those used tissues.
Oh no! Who
I'm
does
not
that?
making
Are
that
you
up.
serious?
Who the fuck does
not
that?
making that
No. What? That seems so nefarious. Now you're like
Read the
jacking off.
story!
It feels like you're jacking off in public and then hiding
No,
your.
it says
hiding
there's
the
a
evidence.
flap on the inside where you put the tissues in.
Yeah.
And then
No,
you
you
take them
load
out the
them.
top.
You load them.
Oh, to love
Yeah,
them.
that's
yeah,
the
it's
load.
not your fucking.
How about
loading
the
You're
other
going to make your hat wet, dude. Why?
Yeah, why the fuck you
No,
getting?
it's like
You want a
plastic
wet hat?
lined.
Dude, sorry, I fell inside of an Olympic swimming pool. That's why my hat smells like this.
That's why my hat smells like bleach.
That's why my hat smells like this. I fell in an Olympic swimming pool. They had just shocked it.
Yeah, because
When
they
you
don't
said
litter
that
in
about
Japan.
being at the dinner table with that hat, yeah, I can just imagine going to like a family dinner and everyone knows. You're like, son, I know what that hat's for.
I've seen those on
I
the
just
internet.
really like the brand, Dad. It's what the kids are wearing.
I mean, I don't know.
My
man.
bad.
So yeah,
This is disappointing.
you can go to their store and buy it. It's like $24.
Yeah, use the promo code Slam City Radio. Boomchi the Mall.
Oh, Boom Cheese.
Panda
Panda
Express.
Express. Wow.
You got it.
Fancy. Orange chicken. Did
Yeah.
you try the Beijing beef?
Not the I've never gotten the Beijing beef.
One of these days.
Yeah,
Treat
Damn.
yourself.
but what
We are
was the
creatures
thing I
of
got?
habit.
What? Lo mein?
Chow mein.
Chow mein.
What is it? Lo mein? What's chow mein? What's the difference?
I think it's lo mein because it's like lo mein noodles.
Chow mein.
I think chow mein's a dish that has noodles.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I'm picturing like chop suey right now, but isn't that kind of what chow mein is? I left my keys up on the table.
Why?
You wanted to.
Why?
You wanted to.
don't think you just.
In my self-righteous suicide.
You got to give System of a Down credit.
Yeah,
that they
for
were
being
musical
weird as
genius.
fuck.
Yeah, they were musical geniuses in the alternative genre.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
You could not, no one else could sound like them except
No.
them.
Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of front to back albums, that's pretty good.
Ooh.
What was the name of that
I didn't
album?
get much. I didn't get into a
Toxicity.
Oh, yes.
Toxicity of the city.
of our city. Of our city. No, I have a memory of it. I've been to a psychiatric hospital
Yeah.
before I went to rehab. I went to the psychiatric hospital, and this guy would wake us up at 5 a.m. and take us to AA meetings.
Uh-huh.
And he like wore a bow tie. So he'd come in with his bow tie. He'd say, "Get your ass up," and then we'd get into the van to go to AA. And then it's like 5 a.m. and he'd just blast toxicity on the way there.
That's what
And
he
it was
needed.
It's a fond memory.
It's not
Every now
bad.
and then
It
I'll-
could be worse.
Yeah, for some reason I was like, no, this kind of
This is
rules
right.
to be listening to this early in the morning because you shouldn't be.
Yeah.
It shouldn't still be dark outside.
I used to listen to it on my way to school.
At
Maybe
5
I'm
in the
wrong.
morning on your way to AA. It's different.
Maybe not.
Can I tell you guys something that I thought of just now
Yeah, please do.
about this girl I met on Tinder today?
Oh, yeah.
She, almost off the bat, she started talking about how she goes, "Hey, do you want to hear something, like a fun fact?" And I said, "Okay." And she said, "Well, Jesus."
Oh, no.
She said,
She used my word.
You know how Jesus washed his disciples' feet right before he was crucified? I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Well, actually, the whatever
translation it actually meant.
Yeah, what it actually meant was that feet was actually a euphemism for genitalia. So what he did was he went around and washed/jerked off all 12 of his disciples.
He didn't wash their dicks to fruition. He just washed them like a bro would, dude. He pulled it back. Got the sand out. Pulled him back, got the sand out, and said, "Hey,
So what
I
did you say? Tell her.
I might not be able to do this again."
What'd you tell her?
I like that that was historically correct because no one was cut back then, so you had to pull it back. And
and there's definitely sand in there.
There's smeg and sand in there for sure.
It's an interesting consistency.
Natural.
It's gritty. It's like
Marmite.
a gritty wax.
Yeah, it's like real peanut butter. It's also kind of separated.
And oily.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so true. Holy shit.
Oh, I was going to tell you, when you said Sammy's, sorry, I'm going back a little bit. When you said Sammy's, that is actually something you can order at Quiznos.
See, nobody knows that because nobody eats at Quiznos.
They're called Sammy's. It's like a flatbread.
It's like something a rat would call a sandwich.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Are you saying they're rats?
Have you ever had it?
No.
No,
Yeah,
like
I've
that
had it before.
advertising campaign
Tell
that
us
they
about
did
it.
with the weird rat thingies.
They're pretty good. It's supposed to cut down on the amount of carbs you're eating because you're not getting the sub bread.
Bullshit.
So it's a little bit flat. I usually have to get 2 of them to be full, like for the same amount of
definitely
like.
not
Jesus,
worth it.
double meat.
Might as well just have a regular
this
thing.
guy falls with
they're less
double meat.
expensive.
Yeah, but they're less but you're doubling
A
it.
little
So
sexy.
you're probably
Yeah,
paying the same price.
But usually,
Or more.
no, they're not the same price. They're less.
It's like
Yeah, but
Yeah,
two
but
of
you're
them.
buying
Than an 8
two of
inch.
Two of them.
They're a little bit
more.
probably. You can get any sandwich as a Sammy, but the one that I usually get is the one where they make a gyro.
A what?
They make a gyro.
A euro.
I heard
Euro.
A hard G when he first
Yeah,
said it.
No
sorry.
hard cheese. He definitely
my
had a
bad.
I
hard
don't know how you pronounce it. People like there's a lot of acceptable
Gyro.
pronunciation. Is it Euro?
I'm just being a
I believe
bitch.
it's hero.
I should
Hero?
quit being a
People say
bitch.
hero too.
Yeah, I believe it's euro.
Yeah.
God, I say Euro, but I feel like it's wrong every time I say
There
it.
goes my Euro.
Yeah, plus if you
Watch him as he goes.
especially if you're ordering where you're from, Brian, your area, you say euro, it's a little soft of a pronunciation.
Yeah, they're like,
You mean a damn gyro?
A gyro?
yeah.
I
Are
gotta
you
go to
in New York City right now?
I gotta go to the gynecologist.
Do you guys remember a Nintendo accessory called the gyroscope?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
I just remember an
Regale me.
accessory called the gyroscope. Oh no, the superscope.
There was the super scope that looked like a bazooka.
Yeah, I don't know
Then
the
there was
gyroscope.
something called
then.
like a gyroscope. Or maybe it's just an instrument that I'm thinking of, and I got it mixed up with the super scope.
Yeah, maybe.
But I was thinking about that little robot thing that was like a Nintendo accessory.
Yeah, what was his name?
Am I making that up?
Ted? No, what
I
was
thought
his
that
name?
was called a gyroscope.
No, he had a name.
Gyro.
Maybe it was Gyro. That's a pretty good name for a robot.
Yeah, it makes sense.
If you were
Sorry
a
about
robot,
that.
what would your name be?
The only thing I can think of is Pubitron, but I don't really know why.
I think you know why.
I thought you would be Panopticon.
Panopticon.
the
Don't be a
Panopticon.
bitchicon.
Don't be a bitchicon. Yeah.
Burrito, what would you be?
The Burrito
Oh,
1000.
there you go.
Nice.
Burrito.
3000. Because it would be burrito. I don't know.
DCB. Never mind. Go ahead.
I'd be like 4RT.
4RT.
Yeah. That's like lead speak
Like lead
art.
speak for
Yeah.
art, yeah.
But it's like
What about
C3PO.
X-Art?
X-Art. You
Sure,
should be
man.
X-Art.
I'm fine with that too.
It's a porn website.
It
too.
is like
Copy.
a very high quality porn
There you go.
website. They have depth of
You guys
field,
know that I
baby.
have a song on an X-Art video,
You've
right?
told me.
I know Gemini knows.
How did you feel when that happened?
Like he made it.
Did the checks start rolling in?
What do you mean you have a song on it?
Well, I used to do music, and it was in a music library, and then whoever made this X-Art video found they like searched soft dick acoustic music, and they found it, and they put it in their video, and I got paid $250 for it. I've just felt like I would like to have been asked me, like, hey, would you mind if this song was
Played live?
They don't have to.
They don't, because it's in a music library and anyone
Yeah.
can do it. But I was a little
Sus.
annoyed, but then afterwards I'm kind of proud of it. I think it's funny.
How was the
hella
scene?
funny, dude. Was it fellatio during your
when
scene?
you came
Yeah, what kind of
across
scene
the
was this?
video?
Well, he knew about the video
did you
because he was a
immediately
licensee.
lose your
No.
erection?
Licensor.
No, that's not how you found out.
What?
The guy that produced it was like, "Hey, dude, just letting you know, this song is in an art film." He was being, he was being,
Working
An
on
X-art
it.
film.
Not being too direct.
he wasn't being direct. And they
You
sent
say
me a link, and then I
diplomatic.
watched it. I did try to jerk off to it one time, and it was a little too distracting.
It's like
which I
hearing
think
your own
means that I'm
voice,
not
you
a narcissist, right?
Was it distracting because your music was playing or because the scene was not what you were looking for?
The scene wasn't great, and also I was hearing my voice.
Oh, it's a song with vocals.
Yeah, but what if it
Interesting.
was like at the money shot part, right?
What? Wait,
That's
Okay.
when they used your track.
Well,
like at the Christian, like just
Yeah.
yeah. Like, I guess like when the song ends is whenever it's just
Think
like,
Hallelujah, right? You know,
Uh-huh.
that the very
and it's like money shot.
and the guy's all Hallelujah. That's how porn should be. The guy just falls asleep after. If I directed porn, that's exactly how every scene would end. The dude would bust a nut and take a nap.
Yeah, while she's washing up.
Because that's reality. I filmed the real shit.
That's why he gets the hits.
Hey! If it isn't my favorite dudes in the whole damn world.
Oh, hey, Eric's here.
Hey, how's it
Eric
going,
America.
guys? We're here again for this community damn service. We dropping some knowledge
Yes, sir.
on these idiot kids.
Thanks for
Eric
dropping by
America's
the
Learning
library, Eric.
I've been to the library. They got free internet. You know what that mean?
oh no,
You know what that
you
mean?
don't do that, do you?
Do you know what free internet mean? They ain't got no spam filters. You can click on all them
Yeah.
ads. You can finally click on all them ads. And guess what? There are singles in your area.
Erica, you clicked on that ad. Did you actually meet up with one? They don't seem like they're real thing. It feels like
Lonely
it's fake.
singles in your area. Just use the code Eric America.
Oh, okay. So you're actually
Guaranteed.
working for one of these businesses.
Checks in the mail.
What do you think about
Okay.
this? A man won the 5.5 million state lottery, but had to forfeit his winnings because he bought the ticket with the proceeds of selling 36 grams
That's
of cocaine
bullshit.
to his. Yeah, do you think that he they just jumping to conclusions? I'm just saying.
He bought the lottery ticket with proceeds from him selling cocaine.
To an
So from-
informant.
That's what
Yeah,
allegedly.
this is bullshit. I mean, this is still he won it fair and square. I mean, let him go to prison for the cocaine
drug money.
selling, but let him keep the money.
But you can't profit off of illegal activities. That's what this says. You can't take that $20 that they don't know exactly came from the damn. Oh, maybe he did. Maybe it was a marked bill.
Wow.
Marked bill. Get you every
I
damn
get
time.
that they got him
If
out of
there's-
technicality, but
I don't know
say
that that's
it's not
technicality.
fair.
I don't think that's technicality. I think that's
That's the way the system works.
everything
man.
by the book on that one.
It's not fair.
Give him the drug money.
No, look, take the exact amount of money that he made on the cocaine. Let
As
him keep the
restitution.
lottery.
I don't know about that.
This is like adding "and" to your answer.
It's like
It kinda
adding
is.
and to the answer.
Basically, every argument that I make is like what a defense lawyer would make.
Speaking of "and,"
Tree adult games. Tree. 1, 2, 3. Adult games for the NES were created during the 1990s. but Nintendo refused to license them. Peekaboo Polka. I seen that one. Bubble Bath with Babe, starring Jenna James. You guys remember Jenna James back when they had Bush? Back in the day?
Yeah.
Back in the day with the tapes, a little fuzzy. And Hot Slots.
Hot sluts?
Hot Slots.
Oh, okay.
They're now highly sought after, fetching as much as $800 per game.
Wow, I didn't know these existed. Did you know that? Did you have these back in the day, Eric?
I didn't have no Nintendo back in the day. You know, we didn't have a lot growing up, if you know what I mean.
What do you mean, money?
I mean, we had things. But we also had some things.
I'm not sure I
Speaking
follow.
of things, remember that thing with the boat and stuff? Well, guess what? It happened before.
I remember.
Did you know that? Hey,
Oh,
Burrito
shit.
Man.
I did not know
Burrito
that.
Man. I heard you was a big fan.
I am.
What was the boat's name?
Ever Given. Yeah.
Wrong. This boat's name was Palouse, the original
Oh.
Ever Given. This was Ever Given Alpha. On the first day the Suez Canal opened, November 17th, 1869, a French ship named the Palouse ran aground and blocked the canal, forcing stuck ships, brother. So, it's not that just history repeats itself. It repeats itself. Thanks, guys. Hopefully it's been as much of a damn pleasure for y'all as it's been for me.
Oh, wow. Kind of in and out. All right, Eric, I'll see you later. He just kind of popped in and.
I got a hot date.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Hot
have
date
fun,
with some
dude.
hot slots.
Popped in and dropped some knowledge.
I shit some knowledge in y'all's mouth. You
That
spread
was
it.
nice. He didn't have to do that. He seemed like he was in a rush and he didn't have to stop by, but I'm glad he did.
I mean, it's court mandated.
I think
so.
he does have to actually do it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. And I haven't been signing any paperwork. Hopefully Julio's taking care of it. I don't even know if Julio's a lawyer.
I don't think he is. I think he's real sus, this Julio.
Like, I'm not going to ask questions.
All I know is a check is in the mail.
Off to Costco.
When your hair's all messed up and you look like shit, there's a solution for you. Blow and Go. State-of-the-line solid-state technology. Sourced with the bestest Japanese to the technology to create the best hairdryer in the world. Shit, even the universe. 10 levels of blow with two hyperdrives. It's the apex of the vortex, the tsunami mommy.
Umami.
You can read up on the advanced features of Blow and Go in your own time. For now, just Blow and Go. That's all you need to know. Every major department store that's worth a shit. And gas stations. And bodegas got them.
Everyone's entitled to truth. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Slam City Radio. Get in touch with us through our contact form at slamcityradio.com. I'll send you a sticker, then ask you where you'll stick it. Subscribe, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, all day, every day!
Stick up your ass.
Shake the scene, you turkeys. Get out of my house. I'll see y'all tomorrow. This ends now!
Was that too much?
Hit 'em up. Take warning. Take warning. Boom, boom. Me, take warning.